Huh? Here we go.
What is up, everybody? You are very welcome along to today's Watchalong. The Reds travel to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea in what is probably our first big test of the season. Delighted to say I am joined by Mr. Connor Crosby here. How are you, Connor?
I am very good. Tickety-boo, as you say.
Tickety-boo indeed, sir. Tickety-boo. The team news is in. We do have a certain little new signing on the bench today, ladies and gentlemen. Do we not, Mr. Crosby?
We do indeed. Should be good to see him get a run, hopefully, for like 10 minutes even.
I know a lot of you guys were wondering if he would be in the squad today. We knew he was going to travel, but we have got confirmation Thiago is on the bench today for the Reds, and there is a bit of a shock in the starting lineup as well. We teased Connor during the transfer window about the possibility of Fabinho at some point this season playing at centre-back. We didn't know that was going to be today, mate.
You're fucking 2 games in and we've no second centre-back now. It's baffling. Like, where are the other two? Are they both injured or what? I haven't heard anything.
I wish people start listening to me more when I was calling for Koulibaly. Do you know what I mean? People just don't listen.
You're so adamant about getting him, yeah. You were so confident we'd be able to get him as well.
Look, everybody, this is a massive game today. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Joanne sent in the onset super sticker, Connor, and that means that we're live.
Yeah, it's not what you said, it's not an Anfield agenda stream without Joanne sending super stickers.
Absolutely. Look, I'll wait for the chat to fill up a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Then we'll go through the team news in full detail. I'm delighted with the starting 11, I have to say. It gives us a chance to see what Naby Keita can do. I had thought that we may see Naby Keita held back until the League Cup game on Thursday against Lincoln, but I'm pretty excited about seeing him in the starting 11. Connor, how about you?
Yeah, should be good. I'm glad that midfield is pretty much ideal, I think. Because Thiago obviously wasn't going to start today. So I think that's pretty much as strong as we could go, other than maybe Fabinho instead of Gini or Cahill, I'd imagine.
How great is it, by the way, folks, knowing that we're already into the season. This is only game number 2, and every opposition fan outside of our club are sitting there now saying a decade of the rosary, praying that Liverpool drop points today, praying. Evertonians at home now, absolutely praying to the God that is, whoever Everton's God is, I don't know. It's madness. It is madness where we're already at. But this is going to be a tough one. My prediction for this one was a 2-1 win. Connor, what was yours during the week?
I think I said 2-1 as well. Yeah, I think it'll be a hard enough game, but I think we'll get it done.
Actually, do you know what? If I'm being really honest with you guys, my head said 2-2, my heart said 2-1, so I'm going to go with my heart as I always do. Some people think this one's going to be a bit of a walk in the park for the Reds, and I just don't see that, if I'm being honest. Matip made of glass, said Carl Rimmer 04. Look, that was the worry. We spoke about this when we were talking about the possibility of going into the season without a 4-choice centre-back. We do have 2 very good defenders alongside Van Dijk with Matip and Gomez, but they do have injury records, Connor, and if anything, this will probably see us get into the market and get this done before the window closes. Yeah,
there's been links with a few centre-backs, hasn't there? I think the Kabak from Schalke is the one we're looking at. I think that seems to be the main link. It's evident we do need another centre-back. Like, 2 of them out already, second game in, we're already down to playing our best defensive mid, like the best defensive mid in the world, pretty much playing a centre-back. Like, it's ridiculous, but like, he'll do a job there, but it's just a shame to lose him out midfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, do keep your score predictions coming, and for the first time during this stream, I'm now going to switch over to show you the starting 11 for the Reds today, and then I'll come over to Connor and he'll run you through the Chelsea starting 11. So, first up for the Reds today, do you like that smooth transition? I do. That's one of Connor's new little tricks. In goal today, Alisson Becker, obviously for the Reds. At right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Centre-back pairing for today, Fabinho and Virgil van Dijk. And at left back, Andy Robertson. The midfield trio for the Reds today, one that I'm really happy with, if I'm being honest. Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita and Gini Wijnaldum. And then up front, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. On the bench today for the Reds, don't forget we are back to just having 7 substitutes on the bench because the managers can only make 3 changes now. Adrian, Tsimikas, Milner, Jones, Thiago. Oh yes, Thiago. Better get used to that, folks. I'm sorry. And we've Minamino and Divock Origi as well. Connor, for the Chelsea 11, what have we got?
Let me pull up here now. So in goal, Kepa. Not a great start for them, really. Reece James, right back. Marcus Alonso, left back. Christensen and Zuma, centre backs. Midfield of Jorginho, Kovacic and Kante. Front line of Kai Havertz, Mason Mount and Timo Werner.
There you go. Are you worried about that? Yeah, it's all right if I'm being honest with you.
It's not that different to last season, really. It's only 2 new boys in there.
And Havertz wasn't great at all. Havertz was not great at all. Yes, they got the result against Brighton, but I wasn't that impressed with Havertz. Werner looked kind of bright. For me, Connor, I'm not going to lie about it. I'm very happy that Christian Pulisic isn't fit to play.
Yeah, he's a big loss, to be fair. And like, if they'd had likes of Chilwell and Thiago Silva in there too in the back, like, you'd be a bit more worried. But like, that defence isn't good. Like, we should be scoring 1 or 2 at least here.
We should. It's a very intriguing game. If we play to our best, if we show up and play even 80%, I think we leave Stamford Bridge today with 3 points. I think the only thing that can stop us is ourselves. Paul Tierney is the referee for today's game, by the way, for those who are tuning in that don't know. And kick-off is still 20 minutes away. We'll have a post-match show coming up as well afterwards. And don't forget, we're also giving away that signed Kenny Dalglish poster. We'll be announcing the winner on FlickChat after the game. So make sure you download the FlickChat app. There is a link in the description. Connor will throw it in a few times during the stream as well. It's completely free to do on FlickChat, by the way. Loads of people on there. They all enjoy it. Don't you want to be with the cool kids, folks? Don't you want to be with the cool kids? I mean, clearly I'm the epitome of a cool kid, Connor. Clearly.
No comment.
No comment. There you go. That's his way of saying shut up, you big bald twat. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go through some of your predictions. James Bennett's gone 3-2 to the Reds. What have we got? 3-2 as well for Danny Boots. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 4, said Eamon Farrell. 3-0 for Declan Crawford. 3-2 to James Bennett, as I said a minute ago. Rick Heskey, how are you, buddy? He's going 6-0 to Liverpool. Now, come on, Rick. Even in your most enthusiastic, buddy, I think that's getting a little bit carried away. Gaming Fantastic's going for a 1-1. Without Chelsea forever. Chelsea fans are welcoming as well. Nice to have you guys with us. Pete Dalton's gone 3-1 to Liverpool. Sensational FC reckons Chelsea will win. I have a little suspicion, mate, that's a bit of wishful thinking from your part rather than an actual prediction. But then again, I'm biased, haven't I? I'm severely biased towards the Reds. Matt Netherton's gone 3-1 to Chelsea. Wow. I don't see us getting beaten 3-1, but look, again, I'm completely biased, so it is an intriguing game, a game that is very hard to call because we don't know what Liverpool's going to show up and we don't know. If the Chelsea that played against Brighton show up, we beat that Chelsea as far as I'm concerned. I still feel like they have some gears to go through. And Werner looked like, of the 2 new signings that took the pitch for them, Werner certainly looked like the one that was more impressive. I don't know if you caught much of the game, Connor, but Kai Havertz, mate, it just looked... Now, I'm not dissing Kai Havertz because it takes time to settle into a new league, but he didn't look great.
Yeah, I think I've seen like half the game. I think Werner, didn't he win the penalty? I believe he looked a lot more sharp than Havertz. But like, yeah, it's gonna take time for him to settle in. Like, I'm sure he will be a class player for him, but like, hopefully he has another stinker today so we can get 3 points.
Werner does have that knock to his, I think it was his right knee, if my memory is correct, that he had the ice. It'd be an awful shame if Van Dijk gave him a kick in the knee in the first 5 minutes, wouldn't it? It'd be a terrible shame, that one. Just to remind him, do you know what I mean? Loads of Liverpool fans think we're going to win today, which is great. That's what we want to see. Keep that enthusiasm coming, and don't forget, the club right now are riding a wave of optimism and positivity as well after those 2 fantastic signings over the last 48 hours or so. Thiago Jota, I nearly said Diego. I'm going to nearly say Diego probably 500 times until I get used to it. Thiago Jota coming in for a fee, rising from 41 to 45, 46 million pound. Obviously with Kylian Hoover going in the opposite direction. But the big one, Connor, was getting Thiago over the line. And everything about that guy just screams class to me.
Yeah, like, I think I've seen a stat. Isn't he like the player to move to Premier League with the most trophies? Like, he's literally the most prestigious player to ever move to the Premier League, I believe.
As I said to you before, I believe there's only been 1 season in his professional career that he has not won a league title.
That's it. There's another like 4 league titles on the way to us then.
That wouldn't do too badly at all. Like that would do the finest. Gonna be a tough game, said Delwyn Jones. It is 2-0 to the Reds, said John Bennett. Chat's starting to fill up as well. Don't forget, folks, as you can see, we're really closing in on 47k, so hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream as well. It's been a mad 48 hours for the channel as well, Connor. I mean, our views, our subscriber numbers, everything's going through the roof.
Just had record numbers, so like, yeah, thanks for the support. Onwards and upwards, we're heading towards 50k, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do.
Yeah, we're going to hit 50k before Halloween. That's the goal. We're going to get there. You guys will back us all the way as always. Opinions on Dembele loan news. It seems to be one of those, mate, that just keeps popping up every single window. Now, I didn't realise quite how bad shape Barcelona were in. Connor, you sent me something yesterday. I don't know if you have the tweet handy or don't know if you've seen it, but there was some tweet going around that suggested that basically La Liga are telling Barcelona they got to start shipping out players before they can go and sign anybody, and that's even before they could bring in Memphis Depay. It's one of the reasons why they couldn't go through and get the Gini Wijnaldum transfer done. They have to move players on, so you're going to see lots of links to Barcelona players moving out of the club. Dembele, look, that link has been around, I think, every window since he's joined Barcelona for him to come to Liverpool. And I'd love to tell you exactly. I think LFC Transfer Room might have had a thread on this, Connor, somewhere as well.
On the
Barcelona situation.
Yeah, I've seen something with this La Liga now. Don't quote me this, it might be true, but something like since La Liga loaned the club's money, if the club spend money on transfers, they also have to give the same fee to La Liga.
Yeah.
Which would, to make every player like twice as expensive. So like, I can't imagine a lot of deals be done. Like I seen someone this morning actually saying about Mane and Salah, like they probably won't move anytime soon because all the big clubs are just like so bad financially lately.
There was some figure that was thrown around, I think, of 70% or something of a wage cut that had to be taken from some of the Barcelona players. I'm fairly sure there's a full thread on this on LFC Transfer Room on Twitter if you're on there, if you want to go and look at their account. Very good account, by the way. I always recommend people to check it out. Thiago to come in the 68th minute, said no name. It would be lovely to see him get a few minutes today. But don't forget about Curtis Jones as well. He came on 25 minutes to go in the game against Leeds where we needed a bit of a change, and he gave us that change. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the gaffer turn to Curtis Jones at some point today either.
There's an update from Klopp here actually. Joe Gomez is not a real concern. It's probably only today. Same with Billy Cometio. With Joel, it could take a few days longer. It's a muscle.
So there you go. A few little niggly injuries. Probably see Joe Gomez back, as Connor suggested, maybe for the game in the Carabao Cup on Thursday night, which of course we'll be covering here on the channel. As always, folks, just under 15 minutes to go. We'll be giving you guys full commentary of the game today. Some laughs and fun along the way as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. There's loads of stuff coming up on Anfield Agenda over the next week or so, Connor. And we've been keeping this under wraps very nicely. We're still not giving away names or anything, but we could be about to unveil our first signing, Connor, on Monday night.
Yeah, it should be good to get this person on. We'll give no hints at all, but
I've said it's a man. I have told the Discord group it's a man.
Okay, fair enough. I think they really like him. He's a really good fella. He has a lot of radio experience and stuff, and he's just a nice fella, knows his stuff. So yeah, look forward to that. Yeah,
we're just trying to expand the type of content that we do for you guys. We know I love the long form content. That's what the channel made its name on. But we're going to start giving you guys news updates and a few shorter bits as well. And the big thing for me, Connor, is I think I'm okay to say this. I don't even know if I've told Connor this yet, to be fair. But I'm hoping that we get a podcast together and back out really soon as well.
Yeah, I'd like that. That would be good. It's like a regular, maybe like 1 day a week thing. Because we haven't done podcasts in a while and they are fun to do.
I miss podcasts and I absolutely love it. So we're going to do it. We're going to put it out there in video form and in audio form as well. Carl's in the house. Kent Coastal Holiday. Let's hello to Carl and Julie. Said, won't make the game, but will rely on Anfield Agenda. Thank you for the super chat, Carl. And imagine you know how busy Carl and Julie must be in this. Obviously with the holiday lets and the business that they run. Crazy time for them.
Yeah, hopefully they're getting on well.
A lot of people saying that they're nervous. Weirdly, I don't feel nervous today.
I'm the same. I'm overconfident for some reason. I'm confident we won't lose. I'm optimistic we'll win.
I'm not even overly confident. I just feel fairly calm about this one. I'm looking forward to what should be a very good game of football. And it is the first real test. And obviously we've got the Arsenal game coming up as well now, Connor. So it could be a big 2 games for us in the defence of a Premier League title already. Yeah,
it's a tricky start. But it's a good way of looking at that is if we manage to get 9 points from our first 3 games, that's already 2 big games out of the way. And you can even argue Leeds is big enough game as well, as in it's not the easiest opening day game. If we get 9 points, then we'll be flying.
How mad is it, by the way, with Leeds? I played 2 games in the Premier League, scored 7, conceded 7. Absolute madness,
They should stay up though, hopefully. I think they play good enough football to stay up.
Well, they're certainly going to have a lot of people enjoying watching them by the looks of it. Absolutely fantastic. Rod said a podcast would be great. Lovely to see you, Rod. I don't know what time it is over there in Australia, mate, but it's always a pleasure to have you in. There was something else. Did you see, actually, we had a guy from Wolves, Dave, on giving us a bit of information on Diogo Jota. That video's up there on the channel if you guys haven't had a chance to watch it. But because obviously I'm paying attention to Dave's accountants and Wolves stuff, did you see, Connor, that they're in talks to sign Semedo from Barcelona?
It's actually done deal, I think.
Wow.
Fabrizio Romano was tweeting earlier saying, here we go, so it's pretty much done.
That leads into what we were saying about Barca having to sell, because I can't imagine they would have wanted to sell Semedo, because he's a very good fullback.
Does he play for much for them, though, does he?
Yes, yeah.
Is he their starting right back?
I would say a lot of the time, yes. I mean, he is rotated at times, but Semedo, to me, I mean, I think that he's a very good player. I think that's an excellent piece of business for Wolves. Let's just give it our best, you red men, said Mulsey. Lovely to have you in, pal. Hope Virgil and Trent show up today. Look, the Trent situation from the last game, we can't forget that all he had was some minutes with England, some international minutes. He'd no pre-season minutes with the Reds, excuse me. And I wasn't surprised that he didn't put in a great shift. So I'm fully expecting Trent back to his best today, Connor. How about you?
Yeah, like it's going to take him time to get back up to speed. So like hopefully after a game or two he's back.
Carl and Julie again. Oh my goodness, mate. You guys are just too good to us. Another £50 super chat from Carl and Julie. Actually, it's a £50 super sticker. I think that could be the biggest super sticker we've ever gotten on the channel. You guys are so generous. Thank you so much. You have
to recreate that now, don't you?
Yeah, I'd better go get me a firework and I'll sit on it, mate. I mean, thank you so much, Carl and Julie. That is absolutely unbelievable. These little bits and pieces, folks, help little channels like ours. Look, the chat is starting to fill up as well, which is amazing. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. If anybody's interested, memberships are open. And memberships, I think, personally, Connor, are at their best on match days.
Yeah, we have a Discord group. Everyone can chat in. We talk about like behind the scenes stuff on the channel. Get stuff like exclusive, like guests we haven't really confirmed. We kind of mentioned them in the Discord group. You get the custom emojis and the badges and everything. I think it's people who are members have had no complaints. They're enjoying the Discord group and everything. So yeah, have a look. Hit the join button. You'll see more details on it.
I've put the custom emojis that you get use of into the chat there now. My favourite one is the fucking one, but, you know, each to their own. There's also a goal emoji in there. Klopp, Van Dijk. We blame Connor, because that's a motto here on the channel as well. But the most important one, Connor, and the one that we stand over. And a little tip to Paul Machin from Redman TV, who was borrowing our catchphrase, fair play, Paul. I mean, I take that as a massive compliment. We are, of course, WFM here on Anfield Agenda. Are we not, Connor?
We absolutely are. We actually have a slot for another emoji, by the way, so get some suggestions in what we should put.
There you go. There's one more space for another Anfield Agenda emoji. So, as Connor said, put your suggestions into the chat and Connor will make it come true. Yeah, it was nice to see Paul. I mean, use the WFM, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, if we can get that out into the Liverpool fan base, happy days. The more of us using it, the better. But we're WFM. Don't you ever forget that. Discord group is boss, said Carl Rimmer. Thank you, mate. Again, that's another thing that you get by becoming a member of the channel. You get the emojis, you get the Anfield Agenda logo, you get into the Discord group, you get Connor nudes. What more do you want? Or is that just me? Oh, silence. He's a whore. Can I be your third member? I don't know what that means, Carl. Oh, of the show. You'd actually be the fourth member now, Carl, because we've a new signing coming out. Love this channel, said Carl. We love you too, buddy. We really do. It should be an egg for your head. Well, there's already a Craig's bald head emoji in there, mate. So I don't even know if you were trying to troll me there, but pay attention. Pay attention, man. There's already one there of my beautiful head. Thiago emoji. Ooh.
I actually had considered that. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's going to be a difficult one to do, though.
I have a few ideas. We'll see what we can do.
Just use me. Just use my one. Just tan it up a bit and put a bit more head.
I'll say it. Just tan it slightly and put a Liverpool shirt on it.
A bit more stubble on the head. Loads of people calling for a Thiago emoji. I love listening to you guys that know what you're talking about, said Ruben Strauss. Thank you, buddy. I mean, to be fair...
That's generous, isn't it?
There's not much in this world I do know a lot about, mate, if I'm being honest with you. I don't have any specialities. But, you know, I've been in and around the game of football my entire life, and I like to think I know a little bit about a little bit. But then again, you see things like that pass the ball, move the ball documentary with real coaches talking about football, and you realise that you don't know much, to be fair.
And I'm also here, just for the stupid comments.
Yeah, well, that's to be fair. Connor's here just for a quota. So we need a homegrown quota here in Anfield Agenda, and we have to bring this lad in to make up that homegrown agenda. Homegrown agenda quota. There you go. Right, we've got about 7 minutes to kick off. Let me run through the starting 11 one more time for you guys who are coming in a little bit late. In goal today for the Reds, obviously Alisson Becker. At right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. There is a bit of a change in the centre-back pairing today. Joe Gomez and Joe Matip are unavailable, so that sees Fabinho come in to play alongside Virgil van Dijk. Andy Robertson is in at left back. Central midfield trio for today: Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita and Gini Wijnaldum. Up front, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. And then on the bench today for the Reds, Adrian, Tsimikas, Milner, Jones, Thiago, Minamino and Divock Origi. In-gear driving school RSA approved instructors says, what score today, Craig? I was going for a 2-1 win for the Reds, mate. Well, that's what my heart says. My head was kind of edging towards 2-2. And Connor, I think you went for
2-1.
2-1 as well. Another super sticker from Carl who says number one fan. Carl, do you want to just send me your bank account details, mate? Just cut out the middleman here. Do you know what I mean? Cut out this 30% nonsense from YouTube. Mate, you're so generous, but make sure you sit back, relax, and have a couple of drinks today yourself, buddy. I know how hard you've been working. Imagine 2-2 at 80 minutes and then Thiago comes on and scores the winner, said head. Don't do me, man. I wouldn't complain about that one bit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you guys could be new to the channel. You could be used to the warm and fuzzy Craig. You could be used to the Craig who's been rather so nice. During watch-alongs, I do tend to use a bit more bad language, so heads up if you've got kids with you or anything. There might be a few swear words along the way, but I'll try and keep it to a minimum. Or I'll just train Connor to just shout bleep louder than I curse with the other. Although apparently YouTube don't like a bleep, Connor.
Yeah, apparently they detect bleeps now, so don't make too many high-pitched noises or they'll think we're trying to censor.
That is a bit mad, by the way, doesn't it? That they don't want you using bad language a lot of the time, but they detect bleeps.
Yeah, a lot of people now, they put quack noises and stuff over across.
That's class. Or woof.
Yeah, they just put random noises over.
I love a woof, yeah. What does WFM mean? The guy wants to know. Does anybody in the chat want to let him know what WFM means? I think a few of you guys probably know what WFM means.
It means we're bleeping massive.
Yes, it means we're fahooking massive, mate. That's what it means. And it doesn't mean that from a big-headed point of view. It just means that our community together are stronger than we are apart. That's what it means. WFM all the way.
I'm loving that, by the way. I see Minamino and Thiago strolling down the tunnel having a chat.
Oh,
maybe Minamino's found his best friend.
I really do like that tracksuit top, I have to say, except for the big, huge
Axel.
LFC on the back of it.
And the big Axel kind of.
Yeah, that too. Still weird seeing the teams having to come out sometimes to different stadiums in different ways, isn't it? Because the tunnels are too small or whatever.
Just they're all out on the pitch anyway,
I understand. Did that Trent getting a Red Bull into him there before he got onto the pitch?
Didn't see.
I'm sure I saw Trent getting a Red Bull into him there, staying on brand as well.
Every picture you ever see of him not on the pitch, he's wearing one of their hats or t-shirts or something
Fair play.
Man secure in the bag, fair play.
Man after my own heart as well. I love it. Well played. Is Firmino not starting? He is, Ahmed. He's playing centre back, mate. Centre back today. He's alongside Virgil van Dijk.
He's played well there every time, to be fair, so no issues with that really.
Carl said, I want to support this great channel. Well, mate, we appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you so much.
Absolute legend.
2-1 to the Reds, said Super Charlie plays. LA. Connor, do you want to run through the Chelsea 11 one more time? I'll give you a minute there to get the 11 up. Just let me know when you're ready. Right, 3-2 to the Reds, said Alara. Chris Legit, hello. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm there now. Kepa in goal, Reece James right back, centre back pairing of Christensen and Zuma, left back Marcus Alonso, midfield three of Jorginho or Jorginho as we call him on the channel, Kovacic and Kante, front line of Havertz, Mount and Werner.
Boom. That'll do. Look, ladies and gentlemen, teams are out on the pitch now at Stamford Bridge. We are 3 minutes away from kickoff. Sit back, relax, and I will do my best to take you through. I hope the audio is coming through okay to you guys. If it's a little bit loud or a little bit low, let me know and I'll adjust it accordingly. Trent will spam crosses, said no name. Guys, that Chelsea squad is not too strong. I'm not worried at all, said Chris Legit. 3-0, said Shamalia. 3-0, said Michael as well. Come on, Chelsea, said Sensational FC. Mad that Chelsea home shirt has sold more than our home shirt.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Is Ziyech not playing actually?
No,
he's on the bench either.
No Ziyech, no Pulisic, no Thiago Silva.
Chilwell.
Sorry?
Chilwell.
Yeah, no Chilwell as well. That Chelsea shirt, apparently there's an uptake of about 90% from their sales of home shirts from last season. I don't know if that's because last season's looked like a bus seat or because of their signings.
Probably the signings actually, surely, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd have to be, surely, yeah. Liz is in the house as well. Up the FM Red, said Liz. Thank you very much, Liz. Proper lady, won't even swear there. I like it, Liz. Well played. And all the best to you and your hubby as well. I hope that you're both keeping well. What else we got? I think Werner will score one but won't be enough. He's definitely going to be up for this one. Definitely going to be up for it. You can see it in his interview, by the way, after the Brighton game, where he was asked would he be fit for the game, and he said, you make yourself fit for these ones. Right, ladies and gents, we are about to get underway here. Virgil van Dijk, Fabinho going around giving high fives now. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on at centre-back. I do like to look at that gold Premier League badge, mate, on the side of the shirt.
It's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It really is. As always, ladies and gentlemen, super chats, super stickers are open. Memberships to Anfield Agenda FC are open as well. We're closing in on 100 members to the channel, which is great considering we had to scrap the old membership, Connor, and start it all over again.
Yeah, the sport's been amazing. So if you want to become a member again, click the join button. I'll bring up all the details, everything you get with it. You can have a look. Just have a look if you want.
There you go. Have a look if you want. That's
I'm not going to push it on you.
Crosby.
Look, if you want to, we're not going to push it on you. But if you want to support us and have a look, then please do.
Kloppo and Lampard there just had a little embrace, a little shake of hands. Good to see. Actually, it was good to see the press conferences that they both had a nice word to say about each other as well. Kind of trying to put that whole rivalry thing to bed.
Newspapers being pricks, there's not in any of that. Blown up out of proportion.
Alara, thank you so much for the super sticker as well, mate. You're very kind. I don't know what that one is. It's like pom-pom, so I'll try and do it. Liverpool are going to be playing from left to right in the first half. We are just about ready to get underway. Sit back, relax, and as always, folks, I will do my best to take you through the game. I'm buzzing for this one, though. Keep your score predictions coming. Ours are both 2-1 to the Reds. I want a big game from Bobby today, Connor. How about you?
I think Bobby's going to be good. Who's going to score, do you reckon?
Sadio. Taking a knee here now before kick-off.
I think Sadio and I think Kane might go on.
Oh, I like it.
Or Thiago in 19th minute.
Right, we're about to get on the way. Referee's just doing his final checks. And we're on the way to the bridge. Fabinho does the decent thing. He goes long out left-hand side, which Chelsea win the first header, but Naby Keita brings the ball back down for the Reds. Van Dijk then goes out left-hand side. Mane, Liverpool just knocking it around, getting comfortable. Still weird seeing no fans inside the stadium, and I wonder what it is like for the players, really. But
it must be strange.
Yeah, surely. But it must be beneficial when you're playing away in a big game like this and there's no home crowd there.
Yeah, because wasn't it at the start, when football started coming back first, the Bundesliga, wasn't it a 70% rise in away teams winning or something?
Yeah,
it was something ridiculous.
Definitely, I know for certain that the home advantage was cut out.
Yeah, it went from 30% away wins to 50 or 60 or something ridiculous like that.
Hendo trying the through ball there, just goes all the way through to Kepa. You'd have to imagine that Klopp always told the lads to shoot on sight and put the crosses right in on top of the keeper, particularly corners and stuff.
Just make him work. We know there's a mistake in him, so just if you keep firing balls at him, you might drop on him. I
think they're very close to agreeing that deal for 20 million for that wrong keeper as well.
Yeah, Edward Mendy, isn't it?
I'm not sure who he is.
I never heard of him before, to
know who's who, to be fair. Very common name in football these days, Mendy.
Seems to be.
Mendy and Traore, there's loads of those floating around. Right, Chelsea in possession now, centre of the pitch. What do you make of Mason Mount, Connor? Do you buy into the hype?
It's strange, because when he first started playing for Chelsea, they were talking about him as if he's the best player ever. Then within about 2 months, they were all slating him. And now they're back saying he's brilliant. So, the general consensus from Chelsea fans is mixed. So I don't really know. I haven't seen an awful lot of him, to be honest. But he looked alright whenever I've seen him.
One good bit of news today for Liverpool fans who've probably seen the rumours about Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and James Pearce has come out and said the club have no intentions of letting Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain leave, which is good news. Anyway, back to the game. Chelsea in possession now, trying to pass it through midfield. Van Dijk steps in, wins that one back. Henderson now. Gini Wijnaldum moves to that left side to Robbo. Robbo tries an early cross deep to the back post. Well defended, to be fair, by Alonso. Chests it back to Kepa. 2 minutes gone. Game being played at a good pace. Seems like a nice open game of football as well. So I have a feeling we're in for a few goals. Werner now just about keeps it in on this left-hand side for Chelsea. Werner up against Fabinho. Goes past him far too easily. I didn't like the way Fabinho left the trailing leg there, by the way. Can't be doing that stuff in and around the box.
Havertz seems to be playing up front, is he? Werner seems to be on the left and Havertz in the middle.
The other day, actually, Havertz was pushed out left-hand side and Mount went through the centre, which was strange.
That's strange. It's almost like a false nine kind of system, do you reckon? They look off.
Again, though, you would. Werner here, one-on-one up against Fabinho. Fabinho shows him on the outside. Well done, Fabinho. Referee blows up for a free to the Reds. Well done, Fabinho. You wonder again, though, is Lampard doing what similar managers have done, Connor, and maybe targeting that right-hand side?
It is possible. Fabinho's a bit of a rock, though, isn't he? Not many people get past him, so it mightn't work for him today.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see Werner up against Trent for pace as well, to see how that works out.
Yeah, should be a good one.
Hendo now, back splitting the centre-backs, carrying the ball forward. He does love a banger against Chelsea as well.
He does. Then on the flip side, Werner probably won't give too much defence down that left flank for them, or our right flank.
Reece James carries the ball out there, be a throw into Liverpool on our left-hand side. It's taken quickly. Ball moved across now, Fabinho. Henderson. Henderson moves the ball out right hand side. Mohamed Salah. Mo floats the ball towards the far post. Reece James gets a head on it. Good tackle there. Surely that was a good tackle by Gini on Mount. It was. Sadio Mane now. He goes back. Wijnaldum. Keita. Nice football this from Liverpool. Mohamed Salah tries a little scoopy dink. It's headed away. Liverpool head it back in. Firmino. It's a bit of a game of head tennis going on here in midfield, but eventually Gini brings it down and gives it back to Big Verge. Fabinho now. It even feels weird seeing him back there beside Van Dijk, and it shouldn't be that weird because he's often back splitting the centre backs anyway.
Yeah, I think the last time we played centre back was against Bayern in the Champions League, wasn't it?
Home or away, do you remember?
Away, I think.
Oh, well, that worked out well. 3-1 win, that one, I think, if my memory's right.
Maybe it was home game. I think he kept a clean sheet, whatever game it was.
That was home, nil.
Yeah, I think it was home game then. Lovely pass there.
I think we've started the brighter. That's how I'm taking this.
Oh, yeah, we're dominating so far.
Sadio can't keep the ball in, goes out right hand side, throw into Chelsea. Again, for those of you that are unaware, the game is on Sky Sports main event. I know a lot of people often ask. We'll try and get through as many of your comments as I can.
And for those asking us to show the game, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, but just so you know, we're watching it in glorious 65-inch screen here, just to make sure, just to rub it in a little bit. And I can't go any bigger in my sitting room. It's just not physically possible.
It's literally the size of the wall.
Throw into the Reds. Paul Tierney, today's referee. I don't know if I've already said that one, but he is. It was great to see Martin Atkinson gone full on Martin Atkinson yesterday, by the way, in the United game, Connor.
I didn't see it. The penalty, wasn't it? Yeah.
Now, the retake, there can't be any arguments with, to be fair, but I have to feel a bit of sympathy over that penalty. But it was lovely to see Gary Neville losing his mind.
That's what made me laugh with Neville. They're like offside things. Or yeah, it's an inch off. Yeah, it's black and white. He's done. He's offside. But when it comes to being on the line, he's only about an inch off. What's the worry? It's like it's either on or off. You can't just you can't make up the rules just for United. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I was almost giddy listening to it.
I was dying laughing at him. Just absolutely fuming. Brilliant.
Derek said 43-inch TV there for him. That's not too bad, mate. I suppose it depends how far you're sitting away from it. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please no fake scores in the chat. Our mods will remove you. If you want to put in a prediction, you're more than welcome. Just whack the letter P or put the word prediction after it. Goal kick from Kepa. Van Dijk steps across. Fabinho heads it down. Robbo now gets a head up.
Jesus.
Misplaced pass, but it's alright. Big Verge is there. Beautiful pass over to Trent. Never a pass.
Yeah, he meant that. He meant that.
Fabinho now. Trent with a quick throw in. Fabinho plays the ball to Jordan Henderson. 6.5 minutes gone at the bridge. Still scoreless. Robbo turns inside looking for support. What's your take on the business, Connor? The amount of money Chelsea have spent. Should they be realistically challenging for the championship this season, or do you think that the aim will be consolidate top four and build for next year?
It's hard to know, because you wouldn't really expect them all to settle that quickly and go on to win this one. Like I said a few times, that I think they might win it. If they're going to win it with these players, it'll be next year. I can't see them getting the consistency this year to do it, but yeah, if they're not at least third, I think that questions have to be asked.
Charlie Carter, beautiful comment there. He's talking rubbish, bald man. Brilliant. Well done, Charlie. Fair play, mate. You've won comment of the day for under sevens.
See Klopp passing his future self forward there.
Does that mean if I had hair, by the way, my comment should be fantastic? Because I can go get a wig, if that helps, mate.
No, it'll just be awful commentary, haired man.
Yeah, just remember that the most important thing about all of this is I couldn't give a fuck what you think, buddy. That's the most important thing here. Reds playing it through the centre here. Salah. Back to Naby. Naby rolls the ball across the left-hand side, the Big Verge.
Oh,
that's a nice ball. Robbo now. Pulls the ball back. Now, see, I agree with what he did there.
Yeah, there's no one there. It didn't work. But it was a good idea.
It was a good idea. We just didn't have anybody making that run. Robbo again. Does well. Round the outside. Again, tries to pull back. This will be a corner to the Reds. Anyone say Van Dijk header?
You never know.
What did you put your 3-5 on?
I actually put it on us to score first in both halves and Chelsea to get yellow first in both halves. I think it was 125-1.
I haven't got a clue what I put mine on. Do you know, it might have been Firmino from outside the box, but I haven't got a clue.
I just looked through the big massive odd ones and seen which one looked kind of likely.
Or was it Trent from outside? I can't remember what it. Anyway, corner to the Reds. Robbo with the delivery. That's a poor delivery. Poor delivery from Robbo. You got to be putting that in on top of the keeper. Second ball. Blocked again. Werner now has it for Chelsea. Oh, Andy Robertson does well. And Van Dijk comes across to give it back to Alisson. Good defending.
Werner getting pocketed. You love to see it.
Trent. Again, he tries to switch a little bit too much on it, and that'll go out near the corner flag for... No, it's gone out for a goal kick, actually. How has Fabinho started? He's done okay. Oh, look at him. There's Thiago.
You really love to see it, don't you? One league title in all 7 seasons of Bayern.
There you go. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck's sake, what a man.
The man is just a trophy winning machine. Chelsea have the ball now. Left hand side. Alonso. Kovacic. He goes back across. Chelsea patiently looking for somebody movement ahead of them. Again, the press comes from the Reds. Chelsea are forced back. And all the way back to the keeper. Well done. Heading towards the 10-minute mark. Not really a chance to speak of yet. But still a bright start from the Reds, Connor.
Yeah, I'd say we're dominating at least anyway. Good sign so far.
I still do want to see us put Kepa under a bit more pressure though, to be fair. I want a few shots from distance. Corners right in on top of him. Just make him nervous.
Here we go.
Hendo now, centre of the pitch. Little 1-2 at Naby Keita. Calls for somebody to come closer to him. Moves it out right hand side to Mohamed Salah. It's weird seeing Trent further ahead of Mo there.
Yeah, I was only thinking that. I was expecting Trent to be there.
Ball switched out now by Sadio Mane to Andy Robertson left hand side. Hendo drops back into the pocket. Sadio. Ball breaks. Mane. You can see. Oh, chance here to recycle. Throw into the Reds. That was good playing in and around the box. Just didn't work out with the last pass. But again, bright stuff from the Reds.
Yeah, clever from Salah to get throw in there too.
Trent now, throw in right hand side. Just in line with the edge of the 18-yard box. Come on, where's the movement? Throws it down to Mo. Mo takes it down.
Go on.
Oh, referee says nothing doing. To be fair, there wasn't much of an appeal from Mo.
I think it's kind of stumbled.
Yeah, he didn't appeal. There was no arms up or anything.
He didn't go full on Bruno Fernandes there.
That was ridiculous, by the way.
Like, I think he did clip his toe, but like fucking hell.
Yeah, but it's the way he clipped his. He clipped his toe when your man was turning in possession.
Yeah,
and your man had the ball. It's not like he was tackling.
And then a full like second later, he just throws his foot up in the air like.
Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, ball's back with Alisson now. He's looking for movement. Rolls it to Jordan Henderson. Henderson, a lovely ball through the centre now to Naby. Naby to Bobby Firmino.
Go on.
Firmino puts it out right hand side to Mo Salah. Salah now cuts inside. You can see he was trying to find that shot. Strike from Genie. It's not great and it goes wide. It's a goal kick. Actually, I've noticed that twice now. Mohamed Salah's cut back onto his left foot. But other than the fullback tucking in, N'Golo Kante is stepping across to block the shot from Mohamed Salah. I've seen that twice now.
Could be leaving a gap inside then.
Yeah, they're just afraid of Mo cutting in on his left foot to take that strike, so they're obviously doubling up on him there. So again, you're right, if we can move the ball quick enough, there should be an overlap somewhere.
I'd never notice that kind of thing. You have a good eye for stuff like that.
Ball nodded there. Bald man knows nothing. Jorginho. That was a handball, ref, surely, yes. Free kick to the Reds. Hendo takes it quickly and then gives it away.
Can we take it back to take it again now?
It's alright, Naby's there, Connor. Naby's there to win it back.
One of his lads, Jesus.
Trent goes back to Alisson. Good stuff. I have to say, I much prefer that yellow keeper's kit to the black one.
Do you? Yeah, the black one, the lines on it are a bit too
go on,
bright
Sadio.
on it.
Yeah, they're both alright to be fair, but I mean, nothing's going to touch last year's keeper's kit.
That's so nice. That should have been an away kit. Was that nice?
They should have just had that kit for a decade. It still would have sold every year. Like.
Probably.
Oh, a bit of a ricochet there.
Oh, go on.
Salah's in the race. Ball across. Oh, unlucky! Right, so what happened was there was a ricochet, pulled the ball out right hand side. There was a foot race between Kepa, who ran out Mohamed Salah. Salah got there ahead of him. Kepa knew he couldn't challenge, but Salah very quickly turned, fired a ball across the box, and it was unlucky. There was a ricochet. I think that might be a goal kick, actually.
It actually might be, yeah.
No, it did go out off. It's good defending. Bobby tried to get a flick. Now, here we go. See, I'd be putting Robbo over here, left footer, to swing this right in on top of the keeper. Trent with the outswinger. Ooh! Ball comes back to Trent. Fires a second ball in deep to the back post. Kepa comes and claims it.
Thought that would have been offside, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know where the line was, to be fair. I wasn't paying attention to Chelsea's last defender. 14 minutes gone at the clock. I think it's fair to say Liverpool have started the brighter, Connor.
Yeah, definitely. They're putting under pressure again.
Kepa got a bit lucky with his clearance there. Falls to N'Golo Kante.
Just keep up the pressure now. We'll hopefully get a goal soon.
Chelsea move the ball out left now with Marcus Alonso. Kovacic. What do you make of Kovacic, by the way? He's somebody that I think I don't pay much attention to.
A bit of an underrated player, I think, isn't he? Like, he kind of goes unnoticed, but he never has like a bad game, really. He's probably a bit like Genie for other fans who don't watch him too closely, like.
Yeah, Chelsea fans seem to really like him.
Yeah, it's probably like us with Genie. Like, from watching like match of the day highlights, you don't see much, but like when you see full games every week, you know what he does, and he's just effective.
We're closing in on 47k, Connor. We're only 100 subs away from 47k. You know what to do, folks. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like. What's going on there? Kovacic's got a little hand to the face, I think.
They're free, though, I think, is it?
Yeah, it is. I was just trying to be nice. No, I don't really care. Be hilarious now if Klopp just pulled a pocket of £50 notes out and start wiping his face down with it, wouldn't it?
He should have worn the Premier League medal today, shouldn't he?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, yeah.
All the players wearing them on the pitch as well.
Fabinho spreads the ball across now. Virgil van Dijk inside the Liverpool half, looking for movement ahead of them. Fabinho tries the ball over the top, too much on it, and that'll go all the way through for a goal kick.
That's something we didn't consider too. Not that Gomez and Matip are bad at passing, but having Fabinho back there as well, it offers another like long ball to go, doesn't it? Like, he has that passing range.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, Matip has a much better range than Gomez.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Certainly, he seems more happy to carry the ball forward as well. We love his little jaunt and runs forward from Joel Matip.
Just love Joel Matip in general.
Yeah, another great free signing from the club. I say free signing, you know what I mean. Chelsea have worked it well here down the left-hand side. Ball pulled back in. They've got men over on the right-hand side. Kante. Liverpool get bodies back. Still N'Golo Kante's forced back. Well done, the Reds. Jorginho now.
Good
he
pressing.
sent it out right. It was, yeah. It looked like they had an overlap there at one point. I was worried. Chelsea back on the halfway line now. Again, good pressure from Bobby. That is great defending there from the front from the Reds. Look at
Back
that,
to
all
the
the way back to
keeper, like.
Kepa. Brilliant. The world's most expensive keeper there just puts it straight out for a throw-in.
Kepa and Maguire. Just
Brilliant, isn't
think
it?
of that, like.
See, look at this. Chelsea should have done better with this. Why wasn't Reece James tearing on the overlap there quicker?
Yeah, Kante's not the man you want there, to be fair, like.
Ball back with Alisson now. Fabinho. 17 minutes gone, still scoreless. Fabinho rolls the ball across. Van Dijk now has it. Back to Fabinho. I have to say, I think Liverpool have been the better of the two sides. Obviously, the goals are the only thing that matters. That is a delicious ball through, unlucky. Well defended by Alonso. Hendo in there again. Look at him. The man's a machine. Offside there. Free kick to Chelsea. I fucking love our captain so much, man. I really do.
I don't get people who don't rate him. Like, he's just unreal.
Right, folks, let us know what you think of the first 17, 18 minutes here. Personally, I think Liverpool are doing rather well. Certainly look like the team that know more what their jobs are, and that's something that will happen with new signings in the Chelsea lineup, Connor. It'll take them time to get used to what Lampard wants from them.
Yeah, even stuff like, you know, like our front three are always doing these little flicks and knowing exactly where they're running to and all that. That stuff takes time. Like, even Havertz now, like, yes, fantastic pass for the ball, but he doesn't know, let's say, Mason Mount, he doesn't know his game in and out to know where he likes to run or what kind of runs he makes and stuff like. So it's going to take time.
1,800 of you legends in the chat, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Hendo now in possession. Chelsea have nicked it back in midfield. And N'Golo Kante on the break. Werner can hold his line. He had to come back a couple of times. Good defending by Fabinho. Yeah, Werner there wanted it quickly, but he knew he had to check his run because he'd moved into an offside position. Mane now. He protects the ball so well.
He's ridiculous.
He's brilliant. Firmino. Lovely switch to the right-hand side now to Mohamed Salah. Trent goes on the overlap. Shoot! Shoot! Should have shot earlier. Took one step too far and it was blocked.
A lot of players in the way, to be fair.
Chelsea do well, though. We could be in trouble here. Werner,
God.
left-hand side. Fabinho. We need to double up on him.
Well done. Well done.
Fabinho. What a tackle. Take that, Werner.
Start him there every week. Fuck it.
Fabinho, absolutely solid as can be. Great time tackle. I was worried there when Werner looked like he had a couple of yards on him, but Fabinho got back excellently.
What a hero.
Brilliant stuff. WFM said football talks. WFM indeed, sir. WFM.
Him and Thiago, the best ball people in the world.
You what now?
Sorry, Joe Rogan as well. John Joe Shelby, Bruce Willis.
I'm definitely the best ball person in this estate, though.
I haven't met one in this estate, so.
Yeah, to be fair, there's probably somebody. Right, Chelsea's ball. 20 minutes almost on the clock at Stamford Bridge. Liverpool 0, Chelsea 0, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0, whichever way you want to put it. It's been a good start from the Reds. I feel like if it continues like this, there's a goal on the way. Referee said there's a change of mind here. There'll be a Liverpool throw in left-hand side. 1,900 people in the chat at the minute, Connor. It's lovely to see we're getting a nice audience. More people coming to discover the channel.
Yeah, it's brilliant to see. The community's growing every day.
Lovely to have you guys with us. It really does mean a lot that you're taking the time to come and watch with us. Don't forget, half time we'll be asking you guys for your comments on our post-match show is coming up as well after the game.
Even Davies made a good point, actually. The Rock is another ball fella I forgot. So you're below him as well.
Did you see what The Rock did yesterday?
No.
So there was some damage, I think. His electric gates got stuck. I don't know if it was wind damage
I seen this, the scene did fall down or something. What did he do then?
He just went and ripped the gates open. That's what the man does, like. Just went and ripped the gates open. I actually had my son come down and go, Daddy, could you do that? No, son. But what Daddy could do was ring a man.
Was there a video of it?
Yeah, I think there is, yeah.
I just seen a picture, I didn't see a video.
Yeah, who doesn't love that man?
He's such a legend, like.
He really is. He deserves everything he gets, to be fair. I love The Rock. Anyway, we're back to real life. Trent. Back to Alisson. Chelsea look a little bit, I don't want to say clueless, but there's no intensity.
Even there, they're just kind of standing around, yeah.
Look at that. Lovely spread of play there. Liverpool sucks, mate. You spent $2.99 to say that, so fair play to you. But
tell us again, we didn't hear you the first time.
Yeah, sorry. Speak up. You what now? I'm sorry, something was lost in translation there. Don't speak $2.99.
So I can't hear you from the World Champions podium.
Yeah, you'll have to shout, mate, because we're all the way up here. I love when people spend money to insult us. That's beautiful.
Absolutely, yeah. Call me anything you want. Just send money and say it, and I'll be happy to take it.
But the fact it should have been Liverpool suck, by the way. I mean, I do want to pull him up on that there.
What did he say?
Liverpool sucks.
What do we suck? Sucks what?
A certain Leeds player. Oh, the commentary yesterday was just brilliant in that game, by the way.
It wasn't just Robbie Savage, was it?
Yeah. Cock tried to pull out at the last minute. He couldn't make it up. Shout out for Max. He's watching in hospital having a testicle operation. Even if that's fake, it's still hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I wish him all the best, obviously, but so you know what I mean? If he needs some of these big Irish nuts, mate, I can help out. But no, obviously, if it is sincere, all the best to Max. And I'm sure Max would appreciate the joke.
I'm sure. Just after talking about Leeds cock.
Somebody else said, if you speak $5.99, they understand. Fluently. I speak $5.99 fluently, mate. Ball across to Van Dijk now. He moves it out left-hand side. Back to Big Verge. 23 minutes gone. Lovely switch to Trent. Now,
go on.
Run at him, Trent. Slips a little ball in down the side to Mo. Mo. Back to Trent. Trent gets to the byline. Head up. Ball across. Unlucky. Cleared by Chelsea on the 6-yard box.
Christensen's been very well positioned, hasn't he? A few times that time he's just in the way.
I do like him as a defender. He's still rather young as well. Yeah, somebody that they've had there for a while, and yeah, I think he's probably one of the better ones. But I have to say, and I don't like to say this, Thiago Silva on a 1-year deal is a good piece of business.
Yeah, because he's solid now, and imagine like what them young players will learn from him. Like
Exactly, yeah.
he'll basically be like a coach as well.
Yeah, I think it was a clever addition. It was the type of thing I thought we might do for one season to see how Billy Cometio and Sepp van den Berg got on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
have some like a senior player, like a Clavan, except a bit
good
better.
spot. Great spot that by the referee. Genie was true. He did get a little clip, stumbled, and the ref spotted it and gave a free kick to the Reds. A bit far out for a shot here, but it'll give us a chance to whip a ball into the box. Chelsea going to hold the line just ahead of their 18-yard box. Look at Hendo having a word with Trent here. Just stick a top bins, mate. Just stick a top bins. Trent, can I scream Red Bull when I do it? No, mate, you can't. South African Red in the house, how are you? Welcome, lovely to see you with us. Kep is saying I'm on the way out, lads. Pointing, I'm out. Delivery from Trent. It's a good delivery, but there was nobody in the right place. It's headed away by Chelsea.
Do you reckon Kepa's kind of there thinking like, fuck it, I'm being replaced next week anyway, there's no point in trying.
I keep giving myself a shout on this. Do you remember when we did that La Liga TV video all the way back in January, and I was asked to predict La Liga team of the next decade? Do you remember?
Yeah, you had Kepa in goal, yeah.
I said that Kepa's going to end up back, and he's going to be in that team of the decade.
He's still shit though.
He is. To me, he smacks of a player that just won't settle.
Do you reckon it's like Aspas? He went well when he went back to Spain, like.
Yeah, exactly. There's been a few players like that, and look, stuff happens.
Sousa.
That massive move came very early in his young career as well. Lots of pressure. There he is. Thiago's licking his lips already. Don't touch him, mate. Don't touch Azpilicueta. I don't care if you're international teammates with him, mate. He's a loser. I do like Azpilicueta.
Yeah, he's class.
Great player.
Dave.
One of the #United board members, I believe.
Apparently he's on the board, yeah.
Oh, lovely ball there. Ball breaks left side. Sadio gives chase. Manages to keep it in. Well done, Sadio. Up against Reece James. Sadio. Plays the ball to Genie.
Genie
dispossessed. There's a bit too much zing on that pass for me. Werner has it now for Chelsea. They try a quick ball over the top.
That's off.
Look at that defending. Tell me, who says Trent can't defend?
And does that ball in as well, look.
Wouldn't see Aaron Wan-Bissaka doing that.
Rent free in your head, though.
In my head? Yeah. Not at all.
Why did you mention him then?
Why? Because I'm fed up. There's Thiago Silva. Second best Thiago at the stadium.
It's like the B-Tech Thiago.
Yeah. 26 minutes gone, folks. Still Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0.
They have Thiago Silva, we have Thiago Gold.
Whoa, but a bum.
I'll go get a taxi.
Will you please? Robbo, ball down the line to Genie.
Really close to 47k if everyone can sub. That'd be brilliant.
There you go. Hit that subscribe button, folks. You know what to do. Anfield agenda on the road to 50k. I never thought we'd be saying that, Connor.
Is this live? No, this is pre-recorded. It was actually last week.
Yeah, I'm just that good. Fabinho. Mohamed Salah. Lovely turn. Go on, Mo. Little ball to Trent. A little bit too much on the ball down the line. Keep up the pressure, Mo.
Well done.
Cleared out for a Liverpool throw-in. Come on, the Reds. I have to say, I'm fairly happy with how we've started this game. Obviously, I would like a few more chances created, maybe test Kepa, but apart from that, I don't think we're carrying any passengers today, Connor.
No, don't think so. Everyone's playing well so far.
Goal kick to Chelsea.
Again, no real chances either team though.
Yeah. But it has been a fairly open game as well.
Yeah, it's not really cagey or anything, I don't think. It's just nothing's really fallen for anyone yet.
3 attempts for the Reds. We've had 1 on target. What was the 1 on target? I don't even remember. Testing the keeper, to be fair.
Probably just a cross that counts as a shot somehow. I can't even remember.
Chelsea looking to play off in the back. Liverpool put them under pressure. They do well. Work it out right hand side to Reece James. He fires a little ball up the line. And it's a Liverpool throw in. We look like a team of men playing against a good team of up and coming youngsters there. I mean, with the way we just seem to be commanding the game.
It's just the experience as well, isn't it? Like, that is a young Chelsea team, to be fair.
Yeah, I said this from the minute that Chelsea start doing their business. I think that they will be a force over the coming years, but I still expect it to be a Liverpool and City challenger for the title this year.
Yeah, next year will be a bit more close, I'd say.
I mean, shout out to Son today, by the way. 4 goals.
Yeah.
4 assists for Harry Kane as well.
Kane 4 assists and a goal. Then Lucas Moura is also there.
Good win for them, 5-2, wasn't it?
5-2 or 5-3?
I think it was 5-2, but either way, good win. Danny Ings scored a couple in that game as well. Got a penalty at the end, and then I think he opened the score.
I've seen actually, he scored 11 goals in 2020, which is only behind Mo Salah at 13. That's some scoring
delighted
record
for him,
like.
is he?
I'm delighted for him.
Oh, Sadio. Again. Turned people inside out. They had to foul him. Excuse me, they had to foul him, free kick.
I've had a few people say to me, you're not raging that Danny Ings gone and playing well, like, but like, not really, because he was never going to get the game time at Liverpool to actually go and be that good, like, so.
See,
you had
that's
to
what
go.
people don't get about Liverpool fans at times. We genuinely wish the lad well. Like,
Yeah,
we're
like him,
happy
but
to
then,
see
like,
him doing well.
Lallana, like, most people would have said they wanted Emery Chan to do alright as well, like, that kind of player.
That's the thing. Danny Ings, nobody ever had nothing but good things to say about him. It was just very unlucky with the injuries. I mean, he's a top lad, and as you said, I'm delighted to see him doing well. Naby now, picking up the ball in midfield, rolls it across to Fabinho. Fabinho to Hendo, worked out right hand side now to Trent.
Didn't we play Sam last year actually? And after the game, Ings was straight over to chatting to everyone, giving him hugs and all.
It just seems like a sound lad, doesn't he?
Yeah,
It
he just
really
seems like a top
does.
fella.
Delighted to see him doing so well. Really am, have to say.
Connor Lamb said he has Son in his fantasy league, so he must be flying.
Oh man, you must be happy.
I've seen a few people had him triple captain on Twitter.
Oh, that's just unlucky. Little chip over the top, almost went through to Genie.
It's not Chip, it's a Scoopy Dink.
Werner now. Werner, he looks isolated there. Werner, looking for support, plays the ball out right hand side. Chelsea get bodies forward now, and Liverpool get bodies back.
Whole
Half
team
an hour
behind the ball
gone.
again. Yeah, Werner's very isolated up there. He seems to be way further forward than everyone else. In general, not now, obviously.
I suppose with us playing a high line, they probably are hoping that at least once during the game they get that timing right and they can get him through.
Well, that's it. If they get that one good ball over the top, he's in, like, so. You have to be careful of it.
I believe Thiago's capable of those kind of balls, Connor, but unfortunately...
He doesn't play for Chelsea, though.
I know, it's a shame, isn't it? For them.
Fuck them.
Zuma, out left-hand side. Marcus Alonso. He switches the ball across. It's a nice switch. Can they keep it in? They can. Reece James now. Chelsea get a ball into the box. Cleared away by Andy Robertson. It'll be a throw into Chelsea. Right-hand side.
Left back, author. What, because Rangy can't do it, like.
No. Biscuit dunking enthusiast. Iron Brew spokesperson.
YouTube host, Timo and Milner had a series on the LFC channel, didn't they?
You know that's good when my missus was watching it.
Oh, this is so good, like, it's genuinely good, not just because of, like, Liverpool, but actually it's just brilliant, some of the stuff to put on that channel.
Did you see Trent's boot, by the way?
No.
He had a boot full of Robbo's books.
Oh, but, yeah, sorry, it doesn't mean, like, football book. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, full on, just stacked full of his books.
Reece James now right-hand side, little flick over the top. N'Golo Kante heads it down, finds Werner. Ball breaks, Werner now, chance, strike.
Jesus.
Ooh, yard wide, half a yard wide. I don't know if Alisson had it covered, but he certainly made the keeper scramble.
Didn't even hit that hard, it was just, like, so far over.
I think it was how early he hit the shot.
Yeah, it's a bit unexpected as well.
Alisson didn't get a chance to set.
I
don't know if he was getting there, did
I think he had it. He seemed to, like, pull his arm back slightly as if he knew it was gone wide.
Yeah, he had that.
Yeah.
He had that.
That's why I appreciate about goalkeepers. You don't really think about it, like how well they can know when a ball is about to go wide or not, like how aware they are of where they are.
We're a special breed, mate. Sadio now, left-hand side, up against Reece James. They double up on him. Nice ball through to Genie. Genie to Robbo. Back to Hendo. I loved a little glance over the shoulder there from Hendo just to see what was around him. Salah now has a little run. Gives it back to Trent. Trent whips the ball deep. Kepa throws a fist at it. Sadio will let that go out for a throw into the Reds' left-hand side.
You'd love a goal before half-time, wouldn't you?
It doesn't even feel... I feel like we've got a couple of gears to go through yet, by the way.
Yeah, we haven't, like... We've been dominating, but we haven't, like, turned up the tempo that much yet. Get Thiago on, then we will.
47k, well done.
Thank you very much.
3k to go. I can't believe I'm saying that. 3k till 50k, you absolute legends. But don't stop there, folks. Keep hitting that subscribe button and see how far we can get our little channel. That go out for a corner.
The throw, it says. Or maybe he looks annoyed, so it might be a corner.
Yeah, it is a corner. Robbo's over there giving the signal. Double hands up. That means Van Dijk top bins.
That's what it means. Doesn't mean like where he's going to be. So yeah, Van Dijk, you just put in there, will you?
Van Dijk strolling up, gone, I'm sick of this shit.
This is fake as hell. What do you mean it's fake?
You're paying too much attention to the whining little bitches, mate. Don't worry about them. Felipe Gomez said I was just kidding, Daddy. That's alright, mate. We appreciate a bit of banter on the channel, pal. Ball across. Oh! Unlucky. Unlucky. Ball fired across the 6-yard box by Salah, but nobody could get on the end of it. It was a tight angle. There's not much else you could do.
That could have failed if a Chelsea player went in or anything, though. Like, it's
great ability to pull it down out of the air like that from
Mo. This
is fake. Mate, everything I do is real. So what I mean? I'm real 24/7, bitch.
I mean, we're fake. The two of us are both sets of players on the pitch, obviously. Like, this is the game you're watching.
Yeah, no, we're really just mimicking this on FIFA here.
Yeah, the game's not actually on at all. We're just making up as we go along.
What I always say to these people is, go start your own fucking channel. If you don't like it, no one's keeping you here. You know where the door is.
Someone asked for a link. Look, you're already watching the stream. You don't need another link. You're already here.
Yeah.
Or the Flick Chat link, I think. That's top link in the description.
You want the link to the game? It's www.wfm.com.
No, they're looking for the Flick Chat link, I think. It's top link in the description if you want to join Flick and join us in there.
Early cross from Robbo. Can Mo keep that in? Well done.
Well in.
Gets it back to Trent. Oh, footwork from Trent. Well played.
Sent Werner back to Leipzig.
Genie now. Rolls it across to Naby Keita. To Jordan Henderson. Hendo feeds a lovely little ball into the channel to Mohamed Salah. Salah. Oh, look at him go. Go on, Mo. Naby. Ball to Bobby. Breaks back to Hendo. Hendo fires the ball deep to the back post. Robbo, unlucky. Ooh. Tried to catch it first time. You can see what he was trying to do. Again, better setup. We're getting there. I love that ball. That's one of my favourite balls. Deep to the back post like that.
It's very Man City, isn't it? They do that.
Yeah, it's very De Bruyne-esque. It's usually deep to the back post for Sterling there to miss.
Yeah. Blaze over from 4 yards out.
Can you polish your head so I can see the screen better? I would, Greg, but unfortunately the ladies like it this way, pal. So, no, fuck off. I only shave my head every 2 days, me.
What was that for? Was it KSI Logan Paul fight? Someone was streaming it through sunglasses?
Yes.
With some fellas wearing sunglasses and everyone watching it on reflection.
Is that true, by the way, the him and Mayweather nonsense?
I have no idea. I haven't seen any official things on it.
Oh, Hendo. Ball into the box, headed away by Chelsea. Drops to Bobby. Miss kicks it and it breaks. Oh, look at that!
Fabinho again.
Fabinho putting Werner in his pocket yet again.
Fabinho's man of match so far. This is mad.
Fuck centre back. We need another defensive midfielder now.
Yeah.
We have a centre back. Chelsea now. They have a chance to counter. Can't they?
He's off.
He's off. Miles off.
He's a mile off.
Tap it in. Score. You're shy, Werner. You're shy. It was offside anyway. Havertz rolled it across to Werner. The goal was at his mercy. And he just knew that the almighty nature of Alisson made him shit the bed.
Why did they let that play on? He's a full 2 yards or something like that.
Oh, they have to. It's in the
stupid,
it's the way they were told. You're shy.
When it's that clear though, like.
Oh, that'll fill Werner full of confidence, won't it?
Fabinho hasn't rattled her.
Where is he? Where is he? Be asleep tonight, not looking under the bed for Fabinho.
The octopus.
And this is before we even introduce the title-winning machine for 20-25 minutes.
I hope he gets a run out. I'd love to see him spraying balls around like.
Oh, it'd be class, yeah. Just bringing him and Curtis Jones, the two of them.
Passing machines.
Again, great for Curtis Jones to be able to be in and around, like of Thiago as well. I'm very happy with how we're playing today. I would like us to be creating a little bit more, but I think we're playing well, defending well. No passengers, as I said earlier on. Very, very decent performance. If we can up the intensity in the second half, maybe commit a few more bodies forward, I think the points are here to be had, Connor.
The game is there for the taking. Like, Not saying we should be ahead, but we like if we're going to pick who's going to score first, we're probably 80% at this stage. Like,
Nice ball through the centre. Unlucky Sadio tried to dummy.
that's a foul.
Yeah, I thought it was as well.
Don't think it was. To be fair.
Anyway, referee plays on. Chelsea in possession. Marcus Alonso gives it to Werner. Werner cuts back inside and again has to go back because there's no support.
They don't seem to have a plan to go forward.
It seems like they're more afraid of us scoring than they are intent on them scoring.
This is our plan now. Just let them like come out with it and then get them on the counter.
There's a reason for this, a scientific reason.
Was just because we're WFM?
Yeah, that's it.
70% possession in the last 10 minutes.
They're looking at adding it to the new periodic table.
Oh yeah, new elements.
Trent heads the ball forward.
Probably could have taken that down there, to be fair.
He could have. I was wondering why he didn't. Alonso now, left-hand side. Werner
Fuck
cries,
off.
jumps down crying, gets a free kick.
Got shouldered, like.
Chance for Chelsea to put a ball into the box here. Left-hand side of the Reds' 18-yard box, right on the 90-degree angle.
Where's the foul there exactly?
$2,100 people in the chat, folks. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Kai Havertz. I don't like the look of Havertz. He annoys me just looking at him.
He said him and Brandt, didn't he? He said just...
Yeah, him and Julian Brandt both have faces that just make me angry looking at them. Do you not get that
I fully get it. Just punchable faces, like, aren't they?
It looks like he could do with a ham sandwich as well. Doesn't have to be ham now, do you know what I mean? Right, anyway. Werner's still limping, look. Good delivery in. Nobody read it.
Was it good? With the fact
I think
that
it was the
nobody...
right area, but just nobody read it.
Can't take on a mad one here, Jesus.
Can't believe there was thoughts of them even selling, can't they?
I don't think that was really serious talk, was it? Werner with 2 mile offside, didn't it?
See, the aim was Alonso there. Alonso was just a yard over his head, look.
So it was a shit ball then, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying just Alonso needs to be taller, mate. That's what I'm saying.
He needs to be 8'6".
Havertz now. Back to Kovacic. Christensen. I still can't believe they were... Oh, nearly. Chelsea nearly let Salah in. I can't believe they were stupid enough to let Willian go. That was ridiculous.
Oh, I'd say he just wanted to leave. Just fans disrespect him so much, like...
I don't know, man. He's a quality addition to any squad.
I would have taken him.
I think Arsenal fans will rightly love him. He's yeah. I was surprised to let him go, to be fair, or at least didn't fight harder to keep him.
Then again, you could say the same with us with Genie, really.
Again, Fabinho, just reading everything so well back there. Genie, the Sadio. Sadio's dispossessed. Robbo steps in and wins it back. Christensen now. He's under pressure from Bobby Firmino. Looks back to Kepa. Gives it to him. Just over 3 minutes to go to half time, folks. Still scoreless here at Stamford Bridge. Again, fairly strong bench today for the Reds.
Thiago's on it, so it's definitely strong.
I'm still smiling just even knowing that, like. I think somebody was saying there he's got a haircut of a 13-year-old about Havertz.
Not a bad show.
Just shy haircut, to be fair.
You're one to talk, aren't you?
Would you say that to The Rock?
He pulls it off, though.
Chelsea still looking to play it out from the back. Pressure comes on. Firmino. Again, Kepa. Go on, Mal. Put pressure on him. This doesn't look like a Chelsea team that are going to be going winning the league, by the way. I'm sorry.
More shades of that Man United team yesterday.
That was
abysmal.
shambolic.
Awful, like.
Pogba doesn't get half the abuse he deserves, by the way, for his price tag and his wages and...
Yeah, everyone still says, oh no, he's the second best midfielder in the Premier League. Is he? What's he done in the last 2 years, like?
Mount now. Chelsea have dispossessed. They work it out wide right-hand side. Robbo gets back. Mount pulls the ball back. Ball deep to the far post. Alonso heads it up. Alisson comes and claims it. Look, Paul Pogba on his day can be absolutely phenomenal.
As last man back.
Referee.
Red
That's
card.
a red.
Red.
That's a red card for Christensen. Don't even start this nonsense.
Has to be.
Fuck off. Yellow.
That has to be a red.
How is that a yellow?
Last man back, straight through on goal.
Oh my God. Premiership refereeing nonsense again.
Surely they check this.
Fuck off. Don't even start.
That is a red.
That's a red card.
If that's not a red, then what is like?
That is ridiculous. Oh my God. That is
has,
ridiculous.
That has to be checked, surely.
That's a red card. I'm sorry, referee. That is a red card.
Has to be checked, surely.
I'm glad Hendo's at least having a chat with him.
They're checking it.
They're checking it. It has to be a red card. Look at that.
Straight through on goal, putting his arms around his fucking neck.
If I got that much attention off me missus, I'd have a semi. That's ridiculous. Come on. If you're to have any faith in this poxy system, he's going to check it, I think.
Has to be red.
If you're to have any faith in this stupid system. Look.
Are they going to play it or just show him the picture?
That's come on. Has to be a red. Has to be. I don't care if he thinks the keeper might have got there. It's a red. Make the sign, bitch.
What's he going to do?
You better start doing this. Yeah. Adios. Red card. Yellow cancelled. Here comes the red. Off you go. TTFN.
On your bike, son.
See you, Christensen. I don't even know, to be fair, I don't even know how the yellow card was the first thing that came out of his pocket.
I feel like it was clearly the last man back. Like,
give him the red
so
and then
clearly.
check it. But like,
Lampard going to be doing his nut now, isn't he? Somehow. He'll find some reason to say it shouldn't have been.
It was as blatant as you like.
Literally just last man back, ball falling at his feet.
Just to confirm, red card has been given. Christensen has been sent off.
After all that praise we were giving him earlier saying how good he was.
You just know opposition fans, if we go on to win this game now, will be saying somehow we got lucky here. Bollocks. What a ball from Hendo as well, by the way. Don't ever tell me our captain can't pass.
Man got RKO'd straight through on goal and he was saying it was a yellow card, like.
Did you see Melissa Reddy delivering a bit of an RKO?
Tim sure was.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was brilliant.
I'm not a final score journalist, wasn't it? What was the phrase? Something about just like a...
Scoreboard journalism.
Scoreboard,
I think it was. She absolutely destroyed him. Now, Tim Shower talks bollocks, and I was so happy to see Melissa Reddy come out and go, no, man, I'm a real journalist. And she is.
Yeah, she actually analyses stuff.
Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
We've seen a shot from her, do you reckon?
Still a free kick here. Trent. It's about 25 to 30 yards out. Very centre. We're into the 1 minute of additional time at the end of the first half. This should be the last action. Trent with a strike. Ooh! Unlucky, and that should probably be half time. Chelsea down to 10 men. Big 45 minutes ahead. How close was this? It wasn't close, to be fair. Referee has blown the whistle, ladies and gentlemen. It is half time at Stamford Bridge. Let me know your thoughts. Right, switch it over. Let me know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. We are half-time at Stamford Bridge, and Connor, look, the biggest moment in the first half was undoubtedly the sending off of Christensen there. Beautiful through ball played by Jordan Henderson. Sadio Mane, again, pace terrifying people. He got goal side of Christensen. Now, there was an argument to say that maybe Kepa was going to get to the ball, but it didn't matter because he was already fouled at that point.
She just straight through on goal and he just RKO'd him, like, so there's no argument. Like, how the ref thought that was yellow at all is beyond me.
What do you do now if you're Frank Lampard? Do you take Timo Werner off? Do you play and maybe just keep Mason Mount or Havertz through the centre as a false nine? But
I think I'd be taking someone like Mount off and then just leave like Havertz and Werner up front.
You would need the pace, surely.
Yeah, surely.
You have to try and catch on a counter.
So if you take Werner off, there's no natural goal scorer there then, like, so you kind of have to leave him on.
Why did he get a red? There was a lovely through ball played through the centre. Jordan Henderson split the Chelsea defence with a magnificent, very straight ball. Sadio Mane got goal side of Christensen. Kepa was coming running out of his goal, and Christian had his arms around Sadio Mane's shoulders and onto his chest and just brought him down. It was as clear a red card as you're going to see. And look, even surely the most biased of Chelsea fans would have to admit that was a blatant red card. Eamon Farrell, absolutely spot on, said Fabinho's been amazing at the back. He has not put a foot wrong, Connor.
Oh, he's been the best player so far. I'd say he's man of the match.
Tactics Master said, "Hi Craig, I'm late. Are we playing good?" Yes, mate. I would say we're playing very well. Just need to create a little bit more, but you know, people automatically assume that now just because Chelsea are down to 10 men, we're going to go on to win this game. We still have to break them down. We still have to get the job done. It is an advantage to Liverpool as things stand. What interests me most here, Connor, is to see how Klopp is going to go and attack this second half now. I mean, let me pull up the bench for you guys once again so you can see who's in Liverpool's 11 here. So available on the bench for the Reds, we have Adrian, Tsimikas, Milner, Jones, Thiago, Minamino, Origi. So to me, Connor, I'm thinking you're going to see a Thiago and Minamino there. Probably, maybe a Curtis Jones. They'd be the most likely three for me.
Probably not Thiago. We wouldn't get that along. But like, if you're going to make a change soon, probably Minamino, I'd imagine. Maybe go like 4-2-3-1.
It'd be very difficult to see who you pull out of that midfield. My guess would be it would be Gini or Keita.
I'd say Keita. I'd probably pick Gini, but I think Klopp tends to take off Keita early, doesn't he?
Yeah, so will we see a change of formation? As you can see right now, we're going with a 4-3-3. Possible that we switch this up a little bit as well. I wish I could go the full tactics board here and start whipping things out. But look, let's go back to the normal watch-along image. And right, you guys, it's half-time. Let me know your comments. I'm going to get through as many of them as I can. Don't forget, if you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, get used to all those cool emojis and stuff like that. There is a link in the description, or just hit the blue join button. It's $4.99 to become a member. And when the game is over, during our post-match show, we're going to be giving away that signed 16 by 12 inch Kenny Dalglish poster. We'll be announcing the winner on Flick as well, so make sure that you're in the Flick chat group. That'll give you an automatic entry anyway, as does subscribing to the channel here. But look, I want to know your thoughts, folks, on the first half. Henderson had a brilliant first half. Said Liverpool, you never walk alone. Hendo down for Minamino, Gini down for Curtis. We will not be taking off Hendo. I'd be amazed if we take off Hendo with the performance he's putting in so far. Although, maybe the gaffer thinks that Hendo's still getting back to full fitness as well. Hi Craig, we played well first half. Just need the goal. Great first half from Fabinho. He's so underrated, said YNWA96. Right, I'm trying to get through as many of your comments. Werner, the new Murata, said AFZZ. Look, I like to have a bit of banter as much as the next person, but my honest opinion on any new player coming into the league is that you have to give them a season. Whether that's a Liverpool player or somebody else's player, I don't like seeing people coming to a new league being written off that quickly. We do it as football fans, I think, too much.
It's funny because when you read it out, actually seen, you know that guy, Utkar Josh, is that guy on Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah, he just tweeted Timo Werner, another Murata.
I love this channel, said YH89. Thank you, mate. We love you too. We love everybody that comes in, gives us their time, shows their support. Means the world to us. We are, is it fair to say, Connor, we're the most popular LFC watch-along in the world?
We'll say that anyway.
I certainly have been.
We'll go with it now.
As I said, folks, do keep hitting that subscribe button. It'd be lovely to get to 47.1, 47.2 on this stream. There is over 2,100 of you guys watching now. Thank you for being with us, but don't forget, it's your show. Get your comments in. Craig, can I be a mod? Said Tactics Master. And not at the moment, mate. We will be reviewing the mod situation. Obviously, with the channel growing, we do need to bring a few new ones on board, so bear with us on that one. John Hamilton is our chief moderator, by the way, so John will be, part of any decision making on stuff like that. And it's great to see John back as well, Connie. He had a little break for a while. Lovely to see John back with us.
Yeah, he went out on a short-term loan, but we called him back, so he's back now.
Absolutely. And again, shout out to all our mods for the great work that they do. Chelsea down to 10 men. Imagine what Thiago could do, said Ricky Hickman. I've been here since 27k. You deserve 50k, said YH89. Thank you, mate. I've got a really good feeling, by the way, and I don't know if this isn't based on anything, but I think, Connor, when we get to 50k, the run through to 100 won't be as long.
I'd hope so, yeah. Like, it kind of gained the momentum now, so hopefully we can keep that up and keep growing. 100k by May. We'll start that hashtag.
What have we got? Jordy said, I can see Lampard bringing on Azpilicueta now for one of the forwards. Again, that would make sense. It's just a matter of who. Will it be Mount? Will it be Havertz? Would it be Werner? I mean, excuse me. I think it would be silly of him to take out Werner, if I'm being honest. How's Kane playing? He's doing okay, to be honest. I mean, hasn't been at his brilliant best, but hasn't really put a foot wrong. Our midfield today have been good. I mean, I have to say, genuinely, all of them, Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, I don't think they've done too much wrong. And interestingly, Connor, I don't know if this is just me, but we seem to be playing through midfield a bit more today.
It seems to be a bit like that. Yeah, I wonder, is that like a sign of things to come with Thiago and the team? We'll start to play that way more since we have that ability now. Like,
again, for any of you just want to know exactly what Thiago can do, just go back to the Champions League final and look at the goal. It all comes from a pass through from Thiago. The game looked like it was on a knife edge, and just that one moment of him being switched on, and bang, that's what you need, and that's what you get from a player of Thiago Alcantara's standard.
I'll make sure you look up some compilations as well, because his man loves a pirouette. Like,
he's just brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. Being here since 100k, mate, said Luke. I think you meant 100 subscribers, mate. I mean, if you were here since 100k, you're Bob from the future.
See, what should do? Everyone in this chat, if you all just tell 10 friends each to come and subscribe, we'll make 100k by the end of the day.
There you go. Chelsea don't stand a chance, said David. Let's hope Pulisic doesn't come on. Is he on the bench for Chelsea?
I don't think so.
Just grab that up there on your phone if you get a chance, just to have a quick look. Trinidad loves you, brother, said Otis. Mate, thank you, man. We love you right back. I love knowing where in the world people are watching. And again, shout out to our Flick Chat group. A lot of people don't know what Flick Chat is. You're probably used to Discord. A lot of gamers and stuff would have been used to using Discord. But Flick Chat is something that was designed specifically with sports fans in mind. So what you get on Flick Chat is you get the use of us being able to put up like polls to ask you an opinion on stuff. We put up quizzes and stuff, asking you your stuff on general knowledge, how well. We share the latest news stories. You guys get to interact with other Reds from around the world in real time. There's loads of cool little cheer emojis and stuff on there. And it's all completely free. And we're happy to be working with Flick for the season ahead. So if you want to come over, check that app out completely for free. There is a link in the description. It's brilliant. Who else have we got over there, Connor? AFTV have joined Flick, haven't they?
League Gunners on there. There's a few like Barcelona fan pages. Everyone's coming on to it. Like over the next couple of months, I imagine most fan channels will be on there. So get over there before them. Then you can like brag about how you're a hipster and you about before them.
Exactly. There you go. And especially for you young'uns out there,
all the
this is something that I
whippersnappers.
think you guys will love. And the best part about it is you get to spam me with DMs as well if you want. And I've been really good. I've replied to every single DM. Even somebody who was fake trying to chat me up on there.
Chelsea's bench is Willie Caballero, Ross Barkley, Tammy Abraham, Tamori, Giroud and Azpilicueta.
No Pulisic.
No Pulisic. Not many, like Giroud and Hudson-Odoi really. And Abraham, and actually most of them attacking actually. Barkley, Abraham, Giroud and Hudson-Odoi for attackers for them.
For Giroud, you're thinking maybe nick one from a set piece there if he comes on. Will probably be the plan there. Like, hold things up, maybe look to get some support, some runners on a counter attack. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Lampard does. Thoughts on Fabinho starting at centre back? Said Ty Alexander. His performance has been exceptional. I mean, he hasn't put a foot wrong. Do we lose a bit in midfield, I suppose, is the big question. I think Hendo's done well there. Ideally, I wouldn't like it moving forward, but, you know, we talked about this before. If we don't get another centre-back in, which I believe we will, by the way, before the window closes, it's great to know Fabinho can do it and he can play there. And as Connor touched on earlier on, Joe Gomez, it's only a niggly little thing. He should be available for Lincoln on Thursday, but I mean, I haven't seen him put a foot wrong. Connor, he's pocketed Timo Werner.
Yeah, he absolutely has. It's mad because he's like, there's a good chance he's our second best centre back, but like also he's probably our best midfielder. Like, so it's hard to know how to utilise him best. Like, I'd imagine him personally, he'd be wanting to play defensive mid rather than centre back, but we never know.
Aaron said, I wish Flick supported on PC. Might be coming down the line, buddy, but as of right now, it is available on Android and, of course, in the Apple App Store as well. So whether you're in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, that link in our description will give you the option to download that completely free of charge. And when you're in there, have a little look through. There's a little dude with sunglasses on. I love that little dude. Click on him and that'll bring you up all the cheer emojis that you have. If you scroll right down to the bottom, you'll see the Anfield Agenda ones. And you guys can use those. You get 2 of those cheer emojis completely free. And when you use them, it gives us a 25p tip for each time that you use them. And the 2 of them are completely free for you to use. So if you want to help out the channel financially without actually having to spend any money, you can download that app and use those cheer emojis. Connor, are you in the app there now cheering? Lash one into the chat there.
I'll give it a go there now.
About.
If you go into the cheer action and scroll all the way down, you'll find our ones. There's like one of our logo and one of Craig with football.
One of me just doing a few keep you ups. You know what I mean? Just full on Thiago. Mr. Bud said, let's get it to 1,000 likes. We've been on a great run this week, folks. We have 3 videos that have hit 1,000 likes. So why not let's go for number 4? Absolutely. Drop a like on the video. It's a massive 45 minutes to come. And don't forget, we'll have our post-match show coming up as well when the game is over. Give us 10 or 15 minutes. Massive week on the channel, by the way. Don't go anywhere. Make sure those notifications are turned on. This week on Anfield Agenda, we're going to have, you might know him from doing a few bits and pieces on Redman TV. He's going to be, we're recording a chat with him tomorrow. That will probably go out on Tuesday, I think is the plan. We've got signing to unveil tomorrow night live at 8:30 as well. James Pearce is going to be a guest this week on the channel. We're hoping to have Graham Hunter to give us the inside scoop on what we can expect from Thiago. Graham Hunter, in my mind, one of the foremost minds of Spanish football. We've loads of other bits and pieces coming up as well, folks. So make sure you're tuned in. And as always, all of our content is and always will be completely free. Put the Kubi on and Thiago said breathe soul.
Can everyone let us know? Is the stream okay? I'm just watching it on my phone here. It was kind of laggy for a second. Seems to be okay again now.
Yeah, there was something popped up here to me just for 1 second.
Seems to be alright again. So
hopefully it's back to normality. Missed hearing you. Thank you very much. I mean, a load of people have said so many nice things this week. Hopefully the stream's okay for you guys, but just throw us a thumbs up just to make sure. It was lagging there for a second, I think, but it looks like we should be back, hopefully. Is it alright, it's your end?
Yeah, sorry here now.
Hopefully it's okay. Do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. This is the joys of doing stuff with the internet. Hopefully we should be back to normal by now, so it should be all good.
Yeah, the app is called Flick with an F. Well, like, if you're searching for it in the App Store, search Flick Chat. It doesn't actually come up with just Flick, so make sure you put the word chat afterwards. If you're
searching for it in the App Store, Flick Chat is the name of the app. But there is a link in the description of the stream. Connor, maybe you'd be able to just throw it into the chat. And Connor will put it into the chat there now. You can download it at half time. You'll be ready to go then for after the game. Because we will be putting our man of the match vote up on Flick Chat. That's what we do. That's why Flick is going to be part of the channel moving forward. Connor, look what's happening here.
Oh, hello.
Thiago's coming on, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hello.
He's coming on, folks. He is coming on. The number 6 is getting ready. Right, is it wrong that I'm getting a little bit aroused here?
Someone called Nico and said, even the lag is great on this channel.
There you go. I mean, it's a 100k channel lag, isn't it?
You don't get that kind of lag on our channels, like.
I love that. That's one of my favourite ever comments, Nico. Well played. What's the score? It's 0-0 as things stand. Just see the big 0 and the other 0.
Yeah, but they're down to 10 men and Thiago's coming on, so it's going to be about 6-0 in 20 minutes.
Big T. I like that one. I like that name from Ronald Rees. Big T.
Is that Tomori coming on for Chelsea now as well?
Little T?
Little T, yeah. Well, Thiago's coming on. I can't believe my eyes.
Oh, look at him. He's just writing down a piece of paper, do bits. That's all he's writing now.
Win the game.
Get ball, put it in there.
It's like that scene of Father's Head where he's like writing on the board and just put the brick on the accelerator. So it's like pass the ball up front.
This really is a surprise to me that he's coming on this early.
I thought he might get like 10 minutes max. I didn't expect a full half.
Now, for those of you that are watching, it's not me that's coming on. It's Thiago. I know we're doppelgangers here.
Craig hasn't been on holidays for the last few weeks.
Chelsea lad holding up the board with no numbers on it. Like, he literally held up the board there that had nothing on it.
Who's he holding up to anyway? There's no one there.
Hi, Havertz. Gone off to be replaced by Tomori.
Big flop.
I'm saying nothing.
Surely Mount to be the one to take off there, not Havertz or Werner. Like,
look, even the ref wants a bit of Thiago. Even the referee is smiling at Thiago coming on.
I keep getting thrown off. Little, you know, the no room for racism thing on the armband from before away.
Yeah,
it's like a white and black strip, like.
Curtis Jones sitting up there as well, looking down. Hopefully, we'll see a few minutes from him.
Oh, look at him, licking his lips.
Beautiful. The rest of the team are coming out now. They'll see that, he's getting a little hug and all off Klopp. Henderson's coming off to be replaced by Thiago.
Wonder if you have a bit of a knocker.
Somebody did call that, to be fair, in the chat. Well done.
Is Henderson just back from injury, actually?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense then, I suppose. Klopp was saying, just do bits.
Was that German or English? What do you reckon? Because they both speak both fluently, obviously.
I think doesn't Thiago speak Spanish, Portuguese, English and German?
Probably.
So they said it's like a dream for this squad because he speaks to like 90% of them.
Speaks full on Jota now, does he?
You'd be learning every language now. Like a
little bit of Vicks, I think, on the shirt there, is there? Or maybe just spilled his drink.
Thiago doesn't spill things.
There we go.
Look at him.
Thiago, the Reds do number 6. Bringing a bit of pride back to the number 6 shirt. Look, we had some amazing moments as well with Eggsy.
I wonder what if Lovren said, would he have given it to him? Imagine that was the hole up in the deal if you didn't get him because Lovren said here and he refused to give up number 6.
Right, we're on the way in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget Chelsea are down to 10 men and I need to remove the half-time part. There we go. Right, ball back with Kepa now. They go out. I thought that was a terrible pass. I didn't realise there was another player there. Robbo nicks it straight away for the Reds. A bit of a ricochet and it goes through to Kepa. Just give the ball to Thiago, will you? Stop messing.
Are we going to be like United fans with Pogba now? Or Thiago will get the ball and make a 5-yard pass and we'll all be creaming ourselves?
There's nothing wrong with that, mate.
To be fair. They can't do it, but we can.
We only paid 20 million rising to 25 for Thiago, don't forget that. And we didn't sell him for nothing, basically, to Juventus. That's the part that makes that story the funnier.
Where's he gone?
Thiago?
Yeah.
He's just up there now telling Kevin he's going to murder him in a minute.
Is Cahill playing number 6?
Don't know, we'll see how they settle up.
Where does Thiago usually play? Oh, what a pass.
That's it, best 5-yard pass you'll ever see. Well in, Robbo. Kante has it now. Again, pressure comes. It's going to be a difficult 45 minutes here for Chelsea. Van Dijk steps across and wins it back for the Reds. Looks like it's Mount and Werner that are staying up top. Jadon now. Ball moved back. It looks like he is deep.
Go on.
Salah took a little bit too much out of it. We get a ricochet, breaks to Andy Robertson now, left hand side. Salah makes himself available. Gives it back to Robbo.
Thiago giving instructions in midfield already.
There's Thiago now on the ball. Lovely ball out right hand side.
Best pass I've ever seen in my life.
Naby Keita now. Lovely ball inside to Trent.
Go on.
Firmino in the penalty area. Back to Gini. Gini across to Robbo. Robbo sets himself. Little ball to Sadio Mane. Sadio in the penalty area now. Left hand side up against James. Wins a corner for the Reds.
Well in.
Thiago now.
You'd love
Rise
Thiago.
Above Van Dijk.
You'd love to see Thiago getting a goal, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Corner taken short. Sadio Mane. Back to Robbo. Robbo takes a touch. He's forced to go back to Thiago. Thiago whips the ball deep to the back post. It's headed away. Salah gives chase.
We'll ignore that one.
No, that was just amazing defending.
Yeah, to be fair, look, he rolls up over.
Thiago, he seems to be the deep line midfielder here.
Look at that.
Switch
what a ball.
Robertson.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
Thiago, little ball to Robertson. Ball into the box, headed away. Handball, no. Shoulder.
Fair, that wasn't a handball, I think.
I don't care, I'm calling for everything.
Handball, go on.
You never know what's a handball these days. You scream for everything.
Just go to VAR, it's just obviously edited footage.
Ooh, Trent, beautiful ball in. Nicely cleared. Chelsea hook it away. Van Dijk, he heads it out left hand side. Choo-choo! Robbo. Sadio. Ball inside. Gini. Look at that. He even plays a little 1-2 now, Thiago, with a Chelsea player. That's how good he is. Sadio Mane now, left hand side, up against Reece James.
Oh, ref, red. Ooh, send him off.
Half a yard outside the box.
Send him off, ref. Red card.
Sadio's quick footwork did Reece James. He's brought down. Free kick to Liverpool. Right on the very, very left hand side for us of Chelsea's penalty area. Half a yard outside the box.
Abra asked how Thiago playing. I don't want to over exaggerate, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone put in such a performance before. Ballon d'Or worthy. Ballon d'Or worthy.
Making things ticking over.
He's involved a lot. The ball's going through him a lot. Like, which is good to see. Van Dijk with the captain's armband now as well.
Just roll it to Thiago there, lads. Will you let him stick it in top bins?
Oh, they actually are. I don't know what the point that was, but okay.
Oof, cleared. Free kicks cleared. Trent recycles it. Gives it back to Naby. It looks like it's going to be one of these where Chelsea are settling in to defend.
Oh, skills.
Thiago just showing off now.
Attackers.
Switches across. Left hand side. Ball moving quickly. Oh, I'm getting too excited already here.
He's touched the ball for a lot of times already.
He has indeed. Just little quick 1-2 passes. Firmino now. Salah, little 1-2. Firmino. Sadio. Goal! Yes! 1-0 to the Reds. Sadio! Mane. Don't tell me that Thiago hasn't had an impact on the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. What a ball. Bobby very well involved as well. Massive shout out to him for the cross. It is 1-0 to the champions. Woo!
All the passing there was just lovely. Look at this, like.
Trent to Bobby. Bobby drops the shoulder. Little 1-2 at Mo. Flick then towards the penalty spot. Oh, what a header from Sadio Mane. It is 1-0 to the champs.
That wasn't an easy finish there.
It absolutely was not, young Crosby. It absolutely was not. Oh, yes. We're the away score, Craig. We're the away score. 1-0 to the champions.
Go on,
beautiful.
Son.
Well done, Sadio. Look, it looks like Klopp are giving it a little header.
You always do that as well.
Always do it.
Oh.
Sadio Mane with a header. Collector's item.
He loves a header, to be fair.
He's deadly at them.
You say, like, you wouldn't expect it from him, but he's always doing it.
Oh, beautiful. The tempo was up. You could just see the little things
we're
Thiago
dominating
brings
him.
the tempo.
We're absolutely dominating him. We're all over him since start off.
But again, massive credit there to Bobby and Mo as well for the little 1-2. Lovely cross by Bobby and a beautiful finish by Sadio. We did say Sadio at the start.
We did.
Called him to score one.
I'd love Thiago to get one, like. Or anyone to get one. Oh, go on.
Here we go. Go on.
Bobby got in the way, didn't he?
Why didn't he turn in and have a shot himself?
Bobby got in the way of that one, I think.
Thiago.
Oh.
Through ball to Bobby.
Look at this.
Ball across. Oh, good tackle.
Red card.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this second half. Sorry, folks. I've got itchy nuts. I'm trying not to scratch them on camera, so it'll be a bit of a wiggle.
There's a global pandemic and there's Thiago fever raging around the world right now.
Whoop, whoop. I can't even see my camera anymore. Am I blurry? I don't even know.
I don't care. You look fine in my end.
Ball moved across now by Chelsea, left-hand side. Game slows down for a minute. Reds take a breather. 52 minutes on the clock at Stamford Bridge. Liverpool leading by a Sadio Mane header to 0.
That's the technical score. Sadio Mane header to 0. That's what it'll go down officially as.
Alonso now, left-hand side. It's nice to get that breakthrough as well. I mean, when you're against 10 men...
I was going to say, yeah, like you'd be, not going to say guaranteed to win, but you'd be very, very, very unlikely to lose now, like.
2,300 people in the chat, Crosby.
WFM.
Make sure you all hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. I'd love this to get to 1,000 likes. Do you know what the like count is?
I'll find out now. This isn't refreshed to my end.
Werner's worse than Abraham. Keep the banter coming. Robbo now, left-hand side. He takes it down. Ball back inside.
We are on 760 likes.
Just under 250 likes needed, folks. You know what to do. We're at the bridge winning 1-0. Hit that like button. Thiago. Oh, would you stop, man? They've children. Thiago, the ball into the box. It's headed away by Chelsea. Ball fired back
Thiago winning headers.
Salah, a little bit. Oh, that was almost the epitome of a Scooby Dink.
See, I thought Thiago winning headers and everything, like.
There's nothing the man can't do. I'd say Klopp's going to run into the Jackson, knock one out here in a minute. He has to.
You push dude on sideline. You want him to miss looking at him for a couple of minutes.
In front of Lampard.
Yeah.
Look him in the eye. Oh! 2-0! Kepa is shy! Kepa gives the ball to Sadio Mane, who tapped it into the open net. 2-0 to the Reds. Can I get a Ric Flair from Crosby? Woo! Woo! 2-0 to the Reds. Kepa, you are dog shit, son. Oh, that keeper from Ron now must be rubbing his hands together. Ball play back to Kepa, takes a touch, and then just passes it to Sadio. Takes a touch himself, knocks it into the goal, and it is 2-0 to the champions. Oh, yes.
That was phenomenal for Mane. Like running right from the wing to block that and then keeping the ball and sticking it in the net.
I love to think that Kloppo just turned around right now to Lampard, just went, here, Frank. How are you, son?
Just 2-0. Just give him a little nod. It's like, oh yeah.
Klopp's just on the sideline now going. 2-0 to the champions. Go on. Hat-trick for Sadio.
He's on it.
He's on a hat-trick. Thiago, what? He's on the pitch less than 10 minutes. 2 goals. Boom. Fabinho now.
What did you have in your bet? Did you say Firmino header or something, was it?
I honestly can't remember what I put on. I'm going to check it now. I have no idea. Very good boy, Crosby. I haven't bet lately. Only that free bet that we got. Here we go. I'd love a Sadio hat-trick to follow up a Mo hat-trick. That would be brilliant. Sadio now. Ball roller. Get Curtis Jones on the pitch immediately. Give him a little run out as well.
Thiago turned Stamford Bridge into his playground, like.
That's it. Sure, he's used to going a bitch slapping London sides. From
he is, actually. Yeah, he's well experienced at now.
Oh, you love to see it.
400 getting popped.
I went for Salah to score from outside the box, actually.
Might happen.
I got a 14-1.
Jesus.
That's not bad.
He doesn't score too many screamers, right, to be fair.
No, he doesn't, but sometimes he can roll one across the edge of the box and smack one. That's what I'm hoping for. Lampard sucks, said Liverpool Double J. Nearly 2,500 people watching, folk. Keep hitting that subscribe button. There has to be a 300 or 400 of you guys. Let's see if we can get to 47.5. Genie, ball back inside.
Wonders Lampard giving it the big one now.
Yeah. How's all that money you spent, Frankie? Frank, do you know that we could have bought 4 Thiagos for the price you played for Kai Havertz? Or
you know that player you hooked off at half time? Yeah, you could have had 4 Thiagos for him.
Yeah, or 2.
4, you didn't even say 4, look.
He's even putting 4 up Lampard right now. Or you could have 2 Thiagos and a Jota.
Yeah, you'd rather 4 Thiagos, wouldn't you?
I'm really excited.
I genuinely am excited. Like the fact that like he came from Atletico, didn't he? Like think of how made over the years, like who came out of there.
I think he is an almost ideal foil for Bobby, as in to put pressure on him, and I just think tactically he's going to be so spot on.
I want to ask you something actually. Not the way like Pep Linder was a big part of this deal.
Yes.
Do you reckon that's just because he's such a big part of now, or is that in terms of thinking that he might actually be our next manager when Klopp leaves?
It's an interesting theory, and he's certainly establishing the credentials. Hang on, Keita. Displaced. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, that even the thoughts the club may extend past 2024 is class. But I love the idea of the boot room. I love the idea of that staying and Linder's earning his stripes.
Yeah, it would be class, like, because it would keep that consistency, really, wouldn't it?
He's so highly thought of as a coach as well. Just saw the Kepa mistake makes carriers look good, said Vinny O'Brien. It was horrendous, man. And when you're a goalkeeper that's under as much pressure as he is, just put your foot through it. Do you know what I mean?
Like I said earlier, he knows he's gone anyway, so it doesn't matter. See, I thought Mane's already running before the Chelsea player even gets it. Like, that's just phenomenal.
Oh, brilliant stuff. Sadio, what a man.
Like, people will say, I guarantee you, someone will say that was a lucky goal, but like, we make our own luck. That was just that run. It's just never give up. Absolutely. That's why we got it.
100%. That is Klopp. That's the epitome of what Klopp wants. I think he got a little shout from Thiago to tell him to run, though, to be fair. That's what I like to think, anyway.
Thiago giving out to Van Dijk about something. You love to see that, don't you?
Man can do what he wants.
Man directing Van Dijk to do stuff like that. That's how good he is.
Sadio. I mean, can we just take a minute to say what a signing Sadio Mane has been, by the way? His evolution under Klopp's been unbelievable.
That's something I've seen, actually. Jota's stats at Wolves are very similar to what Mane's were at Sam before he left. It's like it's a similar sign, like 30-40 million from mid-table Premier League club. Like
Chelsea now have a chance to counter. They have it left side with Mason Mount. Werner takes it now on the overlap left-hand side.
Just keep a clean sheet now, like.
He steps in. Nice little ball. Ball ricochets through and it goes to the keeper. Well defended. Kante there being the furthest man forward in the attack for Chelsea.
It's weird to see, isn't it?
I love that man, though.
Oh, you love him, yeah.
I hate Chelsea Football Club, but I absolutely love that man. Oh, Robbo! Robbo doing bits. Oh, that is porn. That is porn.
Send him to the shops.
Oh, he just fully on the ground like. Sadio now, left hand side. Ball into Robbo. Leaves it for Sadio. Little 1-2, unlucky. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see this Robbo clip all over social media. Who was it he killed?
Mount, I think, was it?
Here we go. Oh, we don't show. I think it was Mason. It was beautiful.
Even there, the strolling on through the defence.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. The champions have arrived.
Did someone say back to back?
Oh, just give me the European Cup as well.
He'd love, or even like an FA Cup as well. He'd love to win a couple of cups, like. He'd love to win a couple of things this year, like.
Do you know what? I want the likes of Hendo and that and the other players to complete the full set. I want FA Cups, League Cups.
Yeah, just
Is
win
the FA Cup
quadruple.
the only one Hendo hasn't won?
Did he win League Cup? Was he here
I
then?
think he won a League Cup. He was here under Kenny, wasn't he?
Yeah, was it that here, was it?
Oh.
Ooh.
The box deflection. I got excited there when I seen him on the edge of the
Measure
box.
box. What about the little like circly thing and then?
Yeah, that counts.
That counts.
Yeah, anything outside that square line. Do you know why that circle thing is there?
It's 12 yards for the spot, isn't it?
10.
Or
But
10
yes.
yards higher. It's like head radius, like.
Anyway, corner to the Reds.
What would you call that thing? It's not semicircle, really, is it?
No, defo wasn't a semicircle.
What would you call it?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. D. The edge of the D. That's
D,
usually what we
was it?
say, isn't it? Right, corner coming in now. Ball delivered in.
Ooh,
I
head straight
thought
man.
Satio's going to get another header. It's
For
being
corner.
cleared. Cross the other side. Corner kick to the Reds.
They're not showing this replay either because they don't want to show live murder on television. Like,
Look at Hakim Ziyech up in the stands there going, oh shit.
you see that thing about Sanchez actually? Like when he went to United, apparently he asked his agent could he go back to Arsenal after one training session.
Yeah. Another corner to the champions. Did I mention we were champions, Connor?
I think he did, you know. Might as well mention it again though.
Champions.
Where are we?
Champions.
Didn't hear you.
Champion. Ball deep in. Kepa. Oh, Kepa can catch a ball.
Fair play.
Well done. You probably just roll it out to Sadio now.
Sadio giving him a nudge in the way. Oh, cheers for that lad, yeah. Thanks.
Kepa throws it out left hand side. Alonso. Don't forget to put the man of the match vote up, Connor, when this is ending over in the Flick Chat group. Again, if you want to give us some suggestions for man of the match as the game goes on in the chat, please do let us know.
It's Thiago, isn't it? It's Thiago, has to be.
I think Sadio
I
might
think
have something to
Sadio,
say about it,
Fabinho
mate.
and Thiago, no, them three, definitely. After that, I don't know.
Robertson.
Robbo's had a good game, actually.
He has.
Everyone's been fairly good. Fabinho, actually, it's been rock solid as well.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to justify him, though, because it was only one half he really had anything to do with.
So far, yeah, he's not going to have anything to do here, is he?
Thiago moves the ball out right-hand side.
I think
Trent.
Alisson has to be man of the match.
2,500 people watching now, Crosby.
How many?
Just under 2,500.
Nice. Love to see it.
Here's Werner. Goes past one Liverpool player.
Fabinho
Who
again.
steps across, Connor? Who steps across and puts him in his pocket?
It's only Fabinho.
Of course it is.
Man, he go on the run as well.
Class as well to think that it was George Mendes and Gestifute, the same agency that brought us Fabinho, that got that deal done for Thiago, and how well they managed to keep things, or excuse me, for Thiago Jota, and keep things as quiet as they did.
Yeah, it's mad. Like
Thiago Jota. I have to get that
Kate
right.
are coming off for Milner here actually, but yeah, Dave from Talking Wolves, we had him on the channel last night. He was saying that Wolves do a lot of their business quietly, and like we've seen that again today, like Nelson Tomato out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then like if Chamberlain's to move, let's say like that deal hasn't really been spoken about. There's not an awful lot of details or rumours about. So like, yeah, it's just whatever that agency is, they're doing their job well.
Yeah, he was the agent that was involved in the deal to bring Fabinho, which came out of nowhere as well. As Connor said there, we did see a substitution. Naby Keita went off to be replaced by James Milner, who immediately took the armband off Van Dijk.
Is there really a need? Like, yes, he's second captain, but like, does it really matter? To say
There's a very good question just come in here from Elusive Glue that said, Craig, did you say we are champions?
I can't remember. You
I may have
made
muttered it once in passing, but
what? They were champions.
yeah, champions. Thiago, ball across. Sadio Mane, or excuse me, Mohamed Salah now breaks the ball across. It was gone to Sadio Mane. That's where I got confused. Robbo now.
Oh, Milner had the ball. I thought you were saying he was Mane's. Oh, Jesus.
James Milner.
Similar type of play, obviously. Like,
will this mean Thiago get pushed a bit further forward now with Jimmy on, do you reckon? Or?
Hard to know.
Look at Thiago. He just finds pockets of space. Look at him. That's what I love. Just finds these. Look, simple stuff, but it's brilliant.
Go on.
Ah!
Little flicks.
He's everywhere.
Everything's going through him.
He just glides and look at this. Oh, stop. Can I go get his tissues, will you? It's just brilliant. It's just simple. It just makes it look simple. It's elegant.
This is him 2 days after joining the club.
It's just elegant. He finds the space. Yeah, the only other players that I've ever seen really been able to find that space, I mean, David Silva was a master at finding space between the lines like that, but Thiago, he just glides around the pitch.
Thiago looks like if Jorginho was actually good. Jorginho, yeah.
Bobby now, lovely little turn, feeds through to Genie. Genie strike, Kepa manages to accidentally save it.
I was going to say good save, but to be fair, it was a tight angle straight at him, so not giving him any credit.
Again, we've recycled it. Sadio Mane floats a little ball through. It's headed away by Chelsea. It's just a master show here, Connor, from the champions.
Yeah, like fair enough, they have a game or they have a player less, but like, we were dominating the whole game. It was always going to go this way anyway.
Yeah, hopefully this will shut some of the people up that think Chelsea are going to be really... Look, I'm fully aware Chelsea have more players to come back, and not having Christian Pulisic is a big loss to them.
Do you reckon Chelsea having 10 men influence Klopp's decision to bring on Thiago? Since there's less of a risk, there's more chance of going to win the game. Like,
and he probably wanted the ball moving quicker. Look at that from Sadio, by the way. Wins the ball back again. Carl sent us a yoke saying home. Enjoy the game, Carl. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Really appreciate it. Carl, I was eyeing up a Volvo XC90 the other day, mate. So if you'd like to send, include the 30% of super chat for about 108 grand.
I think that's fair, yeah. Wonder what the biggest super chat ever was.
I don't know, but I'm sure Mr. Beast probably has a few of them. I love that man as well. Chelsea now just playing the ball around, looking to keep some possession. Still 24 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. The Reds lead by 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Both those goals coming from Sadio Mane. One a header and one a little 1-2 with Kepa. Put Jadon on. He can't play. He's not on the bench and he can't play. He wasn't registered before 12 p.m. on
Did
Friday.
He travel with squad right now?
I haven't seen him, to be fair. What's here? Werner now, right hand side for Chelsea.
Must be weird like that, just sitting at home watching it, like if you weren't in the squad, regardless of new signing or not. Like, say, like, I don't know, if just like someone didn't make squad, Neco Williams or someone like.
Kovacic. I wonder actually, I'm going to ask you this in a minute. Hang on. Wait to see this attack breakdown.
That's not going to happen. That's going to happen here.
Strike. Oh!
See, it hold
unlucky by Mount. Made keeper scramble. Anyway, my question is, do you reckon that we let, and I'd love to know in the chat as well, please respond to this, do you reckon one of the reasons that we let Kylian Hoover go is because of the development of Neco Williams and that Klopp can't guarantee him a pathway through to that right back spot? Even though he can play at centre back as well, obviously, Kylian Hoover.
I think partly that, but I'd say it's just money wise as well. Like, it's a good offer. And like, we're getting to the point now where like, we shouldn't have, like, I know it's good to bring through young players, but like, we shouldn't really be having to wait for like an 18-year-old to come through when we can just probably go and buy a world-class player, if that makes sense. Like, yes, we can keep some, but we don't need to keep all our young players, really. Some business. There's the potential there for us to get 20 million in the long term from that if he moves on for a decent fee as well. It is mad. It seems to be inflated, though, 'cause, like, obviously I think we slightly overpaid for Jota, but then we got slightly too much money for Hoover, so balance it out, really. Sorry, throwing my phone at Crosby there. Yeah, he's perfectly suited as well to what Wolves want him for, because Wolves will play with three at the back and play with attacking full backs as well. Kylian Hoover can play in a back three and can play at right wing back, so I think it's good business all around. I love Nuno, the Wolves manager, as well. He'll definitely give him some game time. And the Jota situation, Connor, I want to know your thoughts on this as well. We'll keep you up to date with the game, of course, folks. We're just knocking the ball around now. Thiago's just, just doing what he wants. Just having fun. Do you think that... did you think that when you heard that the Diogo Jota deal was happening, was it one of them for you that just made sense but you'd never thought of? Pretty much, yeah. It's a player that like you wouldn't say no to him, but it's not like if you said right, pick a player from the Premier League you want to sign, you would never really think of him. But like he's a very solid player, and like I said earlier, like he's a player coming from Atletico Madrid, not directly, but like he's in that. Did he come through? I'm not sure if he came through their academy or not, but like the fact he was there shows like they must have seen something in him too. Very well thought of in Portugal, I think, wasn't it? Pep Linders had sent out feeders to see like what the opinion of him was. So like, and Wolves fans seemed generally fairly disappointed that he left because like I think Dave even said that they were kind of expecting him to be like their player of the year last season. He didn't quite hit that heights, but like the potential's there. Like he's a solid player and he could be the next man. You don't know, like.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Once it was like Fabinho for me in every sense. It came out of nowhere, and once I heard the name, I thought I never would have thought of it, but I can absolutely see why we've done it. And again, the structure of the deal was important as well. The fact that we're paying so little up front and the rest is spread over a longer term helps us out with where we are right now. And you're going to see more of these type of deals, folks, before the window closes between clubs. Right, Van Dijk moving the ball across now to Fabinho.
963 likes.
We're very close to 1,000 likes, folks. Just what? 37 more you guys need to hit that like button. And we're up to 47 too as well. Only 300 away from 47 and a half. We are going to hit 50k, Connor. We're going to do it.
It's going to be soon, hopefully, yeah.
Can't believe it. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Let us know something we should do to celebrate 50k.
Let us know something he should do to celebrate 50k. Shave your head, as someone say?
Who are you?
I'll shave my head if we hit 50k.
Yeah, Craig will shave his head if we get 50k. That's a promise.
Throw into Chelsea now, left hand side. I wouldn't mind seeing Curtis Jones get a few minutes, or Takumi Minamino actually.
Yeah, give him like 15 minutes here because
this would be good for Takumi Minamino. What would you guys like to see change wise from the gaffer? Obviously we've had Thiago on. For Hendo we've James Milner on as well. Who did Milner come on for again?
Keita.
For Naby Keita, yes, good show. One more change available to the gaffer. Who would you like it to be?
Minamino or Jones? I'd rather Minamino today. Just because I think we can score another one or two here.
And we've almost changed our entire midfield already.
A bit disappointed we haven't just completely slaughtered them. I was hoping to be like 4-0 up by now.
Still time. Still time for a third.
Just humble them.
They do need some humbling, to be fair.
We've 8,000 likes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Unbelievable. The support we get blows me away in the channel. It really does. Post-match show coming up as well. Don't forget to join us for that one where we will be bragging and celebrating and talking more Thiago and Diogo Jota and lots of other bits and pieces as well. Chelsea now have it with Mason Mount. He's got another one of those faces as well, buddy. That
not as much as the other two.
No, not as much. He doesn't look as arrogant. The other two just smack of arrogance to me. Jorginho.
I need to look like posh rich boys, isn't there? Or something that way.
Oh, it's a good shout, you know.
That's what it looks like. It's like Richie Rich or something like.
They'd be defo hanging around Dundrum Shopping Centre. Loads of shouts for Taki as well. A bit of Divock love. Nothing wrong with a bit of Divock love. Whatever happens with Divock Origi, by the way, he will forever be in Liverpool folklore. Forever.
Oh yeah, like people saying like, oh, we can't sell him. We can't sell him. We can still respect him and sell him. Like he can go on to have a decent career somewhere else and we can still have him as a legend. Like.
Ball over the top looking for Werner. Somebody telling me to stop chatting in the chat. No.
I think I was going to stay here.
Werner in the penalty area. Cuts across. Stumbles. Penalty.
There's nothing in that.
I thought he did clip him. Penalty to Chelsea.
Fuck off.
Penalty to Chelsea. I did think he got clipped, to be fair. Oh, it's Thiago as well. Let's have a look. Werner runs across the box.
Ah, come on.
It was about 4 steps after he got clipped that he falls.
Did he even touch him?
I think he did clip him. If I'm being honest, I think he did clip him.
That seems harsh.
Jorginho standing over the penalty, obviously.
Are they checking it or is it...
Everything will be checked. Everything gets checked.
Like, are they having a proper look at it or is it like been dismissed already?
Well, he's going to have a word with the keeper, so it looks like it's been given.
No, they're checking it now. What are they putting lines
they're
out
checking for an offside in the build-up as well. The offside looks alright, to be fair. Oh, I don't know. Is
I
his
don't
knee?
know. Is
This
his
is
shoulder
tough.
slightly out, is it?
Penalty's been given. Jorginho.
I saved it.
Saved. Alisson saves it and the rebound is cleared. Whoop, whoop. And who was it saying the other day? Some of you guys in the chat were saying that he's shite at penalties. Well, he didn't fall for the hop, skip and the jump there. He got down and saved it. Now, I hope there's no encroachment. That's the thing that worries me whenever we clear something. Let's see if there's any encroachment.
No.
No encroachment.
No, a bit.
No movement off the line. His right foot was on the line. That's just, I love the man. Well done, Ali. 2-0 to the champions still. Come on. That's 2 games for Werner and he's won 2 penalties as well. Alisson, you absolute legend. Chelsea whip a ball in, headed back at the near post. Ali comes and claims it. What a man.
What a game.
You can't tell me Thiago hasn't had an influence on Alisson saving penalties. He just saved it because he didn't want Thiago to feel bad.
That was it, yeah. Didn't want Thiago to not have a clean sheet in his first game.
Robbo. I hate that whole hop, skip and a jump nonsense.
It works a lot of the time though.
It does work. I just hate it. It's just ugly.
Yeah, there's nothing satisfying about it. Like
WFM indeed. You'll never walk alone. 82. Well played.
who was a couple of years ago? Was it Zaza and the Euros or something? Done like 400 little tiny steps and then just blazed it over the bar.
Yeah, it was Zaza. Yeah, it was for Italy, I think, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
He took forever, just running on the spot for ages. Do you remember?
Yeah, he's like 40 steps.
Mohamed Salah now, 15 minutes to go. Anyone who had Jorginho in their fantasy team, cursing him now. Robbo now, left side of the penalty area, runs into the box, pulls it back. Nobody there.
Anyone who has Alisson is buzzing. Go on, Fabinho again.
Fabinho, the man is a machine. Gini Wijnaldum now. Salah, little back heel to Gini. Heavy touch from Gini allows Jorginho to come in. But
Back
Mo
up Salah.
said, give me the ball back. Thiago now. He fires the ball across. Headed away by N'Golo Kante. He gives chase. Manages to keep it in and clears his lines.
I would love Kante at Liverpool. Imagine we got him like.
Sadio Mane now.
Everyone just
Liverpool
scrolling
just
around.
patiently just knocking the ball around, trying to draw Chelsea onto the Milner. Sadio cuts back inside. Go on, Sadio. Thiago rolls the ball across to Andy Robertson. Robbo. Salah. I'm loving the movement, by the way, from Salah today. He's come right across the front line. He's been left, he's been right, and he's been through the centre. I like it. Thiago, again. It's just little gliding movements, simple little stuff. Frees up a foot of space, plays the ball around.
Do you reckon this is a sign of things to come? The
Carl
fact that
said,
Thiago's in
refund,
early.
you missed my super chat. Did I miss one, Carl? Let me scroll back up. I'm scrolling, Carlo. There you go. Said, hey you. Thank you, Carl. Free kick to Liverpool here. Chance for Trent to stick one top bins.
Yeah, do you reckon this means Thiago is like an instant guaranteed starter then, since he came on today? Like,
Yeah, the plan
Was
had
that Klopp's
been,
plan, like?
from the talk we'd heard, the plan had been to play Henderson and Fabinho in the double pivot with Thiago. Getting a bit more freedom to roam.
it would make sense, yeah.
Now, if they had any decency between them here, they'd just let Salah take this free kick from outside the box.
Give it to Mane just for the hat trick. Salah wants it.
He wants it, but Trent ain't giving it up.
Look, mate, you're not sponsored by Red Bull. I'm taking the free.
Mohamed Salah is like, no, but I'm sponsored by everybody else in the world, mate.
My face is on planes, bitch. Give me the ball.
Look at that six-pack as well.
Just showing off, isn't he?
Ridiculous.
You love
Right,
it.
free kick to the Reds. Definitely a shooting possibility. Trent looks like he's having... It's a right footer shot, to be fair. Trent.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was going to say, you'd love Robbo just run through the middle of him and just toe poke it.
So what happened was Salah just stepped over it, kind of rolled the ball with a back heel to Trent. Trent ran onto it, hit the strike, but it went wide over. Just couldn't get the whip on it.
Didn't he score one like that last season at the Bridge?
Chelsea about to make a double change here. Ross Barkley and Tammy Abraham about to come on for Mario Kovacic. And I can't see who the other player is just yet.
Is it Mount, is it? Or Jorginho?
Johnny penalty misser. Right, folks, 11 minutes to go at the bridge. The Reds 2 goals up. Looks like the 3 points going to bring us back to 6 out of 6, which is great. Difficult game coming up against Arsenal as well.
6 points ahead of United already.
You love to see it.
Tied on the top with the mighty Everton.
They were just outplayed yesterday by Palace.
United, like Palace, like regardless of the penalty stuff and all, like they deserve that win.
Right, Firmino now to Sadio. Sadio rolls it across to Mo. Mo cuts inside. Good tackle. Good tackle. Chelsea come away with the ball. You'd imagine Klopp would make the third change just because of the amount of games we have coming up as well.
Yeah, and the fact that like it's not too much of a risk now to change things a bit. Like
fell from Tammy Abraham on James Milner, left hand side, right by the touchline.
It was really surprising to see Thiago come on actually, because like Klopp never makes subs early.
Unless
we're like absolutely abysmal.
Genuine. You hope there was nothing in Hendo, by the way. You hope it was a tactical thing.
Go and look that up, see it's right.
Ball whipped out left hand side here. Sadio cuts back, turns, throw into the Reds. Milner now in the penalty area, slightly heavy touch. Chelsea player comes across and boots it off James Milner. It'll be a goal kick. 10 minutes to go at Stamford Bridge. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, our man of the match vote will be up in the Flick Chat group. So I hope to see you over there. We'll be announcing the winner of that in our post-match show, along with the winner of that signed Kenny Dalglish 16 by 12 poster, with certificate of authenticity. We're giving that away in the Flick Chat group as well. So make sure you download the app, link in the description.
James Pearce said Henderson forced off with a tight thigh muscle.
Okay, hopefully he's okay.
Just tight, not like pulled or anything.
Better to take precautions, isn't it, with the amount of games we have coming up? Imagine Thiago out in Lincoln. Imagine Thiago going out to play against Lincoln.
Just here actually, read it was like when Christensen got sent off. Liverpool players in the stands clap and sort of celebrate. Klopp turned around from the touchline and shouted, "Are you crazy? We never ever do that, okay?"
Reds on the attack again. Ball deep to the far post. Cleared away by Reece James. It looked like it was dropping to Sadio. Another corner to the Reds. Do you reckon that the whole little thing with Frank Lampard kind of made them do that as well, just to show that they are respectful? Do you remember Lampard said they were being disrespectful?
I don't know. People spin it whatever way they want to spin it, to be fair.
Be lovely at the end of the game when they shook hands. If Klopp shook hands but had a £50 note in his hand, just gave it to Lampard.
For your troubles.
Ball into the box, breaks to the edge of the box. Thiago takes a touch, strike. Ooh.
He can hit one.
Just wide. Go on. Unlucky Thiago.
He actually just looks ridiculously well in that shirt, doesn't he?
He does.
It just suits him, like.
Touch, bang. Unlucky.
It wasn't that close to be fair.
Do you reckon he's the biggest signing of your lifetime?
I'd say yes. As in, like, Van Dijk, obviously, big sign now, but, like, when we signed him, he wasn't quite that big, like.
Firmino nods it on. Oh, unlucky. Thought it was about to break there.
I think this is one of the most decorated players on the planet, like.
Absolutely. World Cups, European Championships. Fabinho steps in. What a game he's had at centre-back, by the way. Anything he's been asked to do, he's done magnificently. Firmino flicks the ball out right. Salah cuts inside. Sells Werner a dummy. Stops, looks back, rolls it out right-hand side. Salah does look at it this season, I have to say. He looks back sharp.
It's the hair.
It's everything. He just looks a bit more lean, a bit more...
It just looks like his like non-scoring things have been better, like as in his all-round games have been a lot better. This is great though. 2-0 win at the bridge, just like at a canter really.
We won 3 though, let's be honest.
What a pass. We'll ignore that one. Oh, you'd love 3 or 4 just to humiliate him a bit.
Kepa rolls it across now. It was so important that we got that goal early in the second half, by the way.
Yeah, if they got to this stage, it was still 0-0, they'd be like full on park the bus, it'd be getting tricky, like.
Werner now. He picks up the ball, has a run, plays the ball through to Abraham. He looked offside to me, but Tammy Abraham, great save by Alisson. That is a quality save. Abraham looked like he picked out the far post. There's Thiago putting in sliding tackles. What is Werner going down for now?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
Lampard
Thiago slid in with a great tackle. No arguments about a penalty around, but Werner went down, I don't know.
Never touched him.
Now, I'm not saying Werner was looking for a penalty because there was no doubt that it was a good challenge, but
Someone said, how do I have Thiago's kids?
well, I have them in the boot. Firmino.
You are Thiago's kid.
Ball down the line to James Milner. Is it weird, by the way, that even though I'm older than James Milner, we still think of him as older than me?
Because he's like old in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're thinking in that terms.
He's one of my favourite free signings ever. Him, Gary McAllister. They're both up there for me.
Joel Matip.
Matip's great, but I
he's
don't
not
put him in the
quite,
same
he's not
calibre
quite
as Milner and Gary Mack. Thiago now.
I think you're forgetting Stephen Cocker. I know that was only a loan, but technically free.
Thiago's basically free as well.
Basically, yeah.
5
Might as well
million
give him
a
a
year,
free,
like, that's ridiculous.
I've seen actually Barcelona's wages are like £530 million a year or something.
Yep, it's crazy.
Wonder what ours are, like, fully.
Oh, nice little reverse ball. Can Salah get in the end of it? No, well defended by Chelsea. Another corner kick to the Reds with 5 minutes to go. Looking like it's 3 points, Connor. Looking like that's 6 out of 6 for the Reds with the Arsenal game to come, and obviously the league. Oh, here's Takumi. Taki's coming on.
Why not bring him on 10 minutes ago, though? Why wait till now?
I'd say he'll get a run out in the League Cup as well. I'd say he'll get a start there.
Yeah, to be fair, actually. I think Jota will play.
Bobby's coming off. Good shift by Bobby today. Great setup for the first goal for Sadio as well. Lovely cross for the header.
Yeah, just working hard again. Does what Bobby does.
Well done, Bobby. Well played. Great to see Taki come on as well. He looks like he's more settled now as well.
Yeah, since like since like football came back after lockdown, he's looked much better. Even in pre-season, he was looking sharp.
Corner taken short. Ball across, goes out. Another corner to the Reds. I'd say we've had quite a high corner count in this game as well, actually.
Probably 5 or 6 at least, was it?
I think it's more. I think we've had 6 in the second half, maybe. And here's another one to come. So that's another one taken. Ball back to Thiago. It just feels great even saying that. Cross into the box. Again, headed away by Chelsea. Drops to the edge of the box to Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch, has a look up.
Imagine someone had told you on like Tuesday that Thiago will be playing against Chelsea on Sunday.
I know, I laughed at them, I'm not going to lie. Thiago. Look at that ball to Mohamed Salah. Outside of the boot, Salah. Van Dijk. Oh, unlucky. That would have been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Awkward height. Wasn't high enough to header and wasn't low enough to take it down properly.
Yeah, it was a wonderful move. Lovely ball from Thiago to Salah. Lovely over the top ball from Salah to Van Dijk. Takes it down, but the touch was a little bit too heavy and kept us smothered. Liverpool have had 14 shots in the game, 4 on target. Chelsea 4 shots, 2 on target. The Reds with 60% possession and played 677 passes. I'd imagine that figure will go up as the season goes on and Thiago settles in.
I think wasn't Van Dijk like our highest passing last season?
I think he could be right,
or
you know.
First or second at least.
Not unusual in our system. Oh, Thiago's going past people now. Carl with another super chat or super sticker. Thank you, Carl. Says keep it up, making me do my exercises and all, buddy.
Genie just slipping it past Reece James there.
Didn't keep it in. Unlucky Genie. How do I get in contact with Thiago and let him have my kids? Don't know. He's probably on Tinder. Even though he's married with children. And I'm sure has a very lovely family life.
Frank's not enjoying life, is he?
It's tough, Frank, when you spend all the shillings, mate, isn't it? It's tough when the pressure's on, Mr. I bring through all the young players.
What was that?
Kept it in, though. Any salty Chelsea fans in the chat, shut the fuck up, basically.
Oh, Thiago sliding in.
You've got nobody to blame but yourselves. It was your own player with the ridiculous challenge. It was your own player that missed the penalty, and we've been the better side. Even before the sending off, Liverpool were the better side. So just own up to it and say congratulations. Just try for once in your life and do the decent thing and say well done to Liverpool.
Yeah, does the 10-man team help? Yes. Were we already dominating? Yes. So like,
I don't. Yeah, just accept it. So I mean, we didn't get your player sent off.
It's not our fault. Your Christensen's not very good. Like,
is it Christensen or Christensen? They have denied Manning his hat trick.
Can someone tell me? Is it Christensen or Christensen? So it's not spelled the same as like Christensen.
He's Danish, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's Christensen. Not sure. If someone could tell us, that'd be good.
Cranky, somebody said.
Cranky.
You can't be cranky when you're a champion, mate. Do you know what I mean? Champions. Did I mention champions?
Don't think you did.
The Reds just knocking it round now. James Milner, 89 minutes on the clock. Don't forget the post-match show coming up, ladies and gentlemen, in about 20 minutes' time.
Toss falling to Minamino there.
And our man of the match vote will be up on Flick Chat as well, and we'll also be announcing the winner of that competition. Ball into the box, headed away again by Chelsea. Robbo now. He tries a strike. It's blocked, falls to Timo Werner. Look at that. Thiago's even getting a foot in there. They're making Kante put it out for a throw in. He's everywhere.
Right, man of the match poll is up on Flick Chat.
Boom. The man of the match poll is now up in the Flick Chat group. Folks, you know what to do. Link in the description. Hope to see you over there. Make your vote count. You guys will pick the Anfield agenda man of the match. Minamino now, left-hand side of the penalty area. Clock ticks to 90.
That's over, surely.
Corner to the Reds.
Another one. DJ Khaled, another one.
What are we getting added on here? I was nearly right. We were nearly right with a 2-1 if they'd have scored the penalty. We weren't a million miles off.
I mean, we'll take a 2-0 instead. Or a 3-0.
3-0, yeah. Hopefully by the time the reverse fixture comes around, Anfield's full of fans and rocking. 3 minutes added on, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes.
It's middle of October on about having like 25%, isn't it?
It depends. I think I haven't been paying much attention to what's going on in the UK with that
Yeah,
sense.
it's probably going to be pushed back. Like.
Robbo, free kick given. Free kick to Chelsea. We're into the final 2 minutes now of additional time, ladies and gentlemen. Was that Far Isle, is it? I can't see. Yes, Far Isle. Welcome back to Anfield Agenda FC, buddy. Got the red badge, been with us 6 months. Lovely to have you back with us, Dave. If anybody else wants to become a member, hit that blue join button. $4.99 a month to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC. Ah, Timo, look at what you could have had, son. Huh?
To be fair, it wasn't his choice.
Yeah, I know, but still. Play the game, Crosby. Play the game.
Never wanted him anyway. Big fraud.
Genie.
It's a bit surreal seeing Genie and Thiago both playing, isn't it?
Mane, strike, deflected. Ooh, Kepa did well to get down and touch that round the post. You could smell the hat-trick.
It's a bit mad to see, though, isn't it, Thiago and Genie? Because like, we were so expecting Genie to leave for Thiago.
Again, like you said to me, if somebody had told me he'd have been playing on Sunday, I'd have laughed. But if somebody had told me they'd both be at the club for the season, I would have thought they were mad as well. I did not expect to have both. I wonder, does the Barca situation lead into what's happening with Genie, though?
I'd imagine so.
Will he perhaps sign on a free? Trent, strike, deflection.
Either that or like he's playing hardball and he might end up signing a contract with us.
Chelsea move the ball out left-hand side now. 2,700 people in the chat. Please do hit that subscribe button before you head off, folks. We're on the road to 50k. You guys can help us get closer. Your support has been unbelievable as always.
The match flow is shaping up very nicely so far.
Nice one.
Interesting.
Don't forget, your vote counts, ladies and gents. You pick the man of the match. We're going to give away a little prize as well when we hit 1,000 members of the Flick Chat group, but I'm saying nothing at this moment in time. Mane. Ball into the box. Salah. Strike. Oh, Genie. It came back at Genie really quick and he couldn't control it. It hit off his boot and it went wide.
I think Genie's just allergic to away goals.
Salah has a little smile on his face. That should be just that about that, ladies and gentlemen. It was hit straight at Kepa. Came at Genie too quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, that is that. The referee has blown it up. Liverpool have beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge by 2-0. Both the Liverpool goals scored by Sadio Mane. The first one was a header. Chelsea went and had a penalty as well. That was saved by Alisson because he's just that good. Thiago made his debut at half-time. All in all, an absolutely wonderful day for Liverpool. Top of the table, well, joint top of the table with whoever else is up there. It doesn't matter, we'll be on our own up there very soon. And we move on to the game against Lincoln on Thursday as well. Connor and I will be back with the post-match show coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that notification button, hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and I will see you wonderful people in 10 or 15 minutes.